Carry on. Pay us, fucking cunts. Pay us for your games and all the stuff that we're doing. Loud. Turn it down a bit. $50. You blocked me there and you blocked me there. It just shows the buildings. Where am I going? Where do you want me to go? Just shows, pay us! We told you every time we move a notch like that, you should pay us. So that's time, that's energy when you pick up the controller. So we got all these things here. Where are we going? What the fuck is this? Can't even go out that way to go there. What botch? What is this botch? Already you're taking our time and energy. Deceiving. You're deceiving. Well, we just about tried to get out of that building area. We don't remember.
No.
Being stuck by your incantings and your buildings. You came out of nowhere. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. You're gonna give us some actual rewards? That would be nice. And pay us. No concern. If they can't hear you in there, what do you expect? Every time we spin the thing, that's some money. You're gonna pay us? Because everything is energy. We're maneuvering. Right. Well, you got the bell. That's good. Maybe that will give us some healing before we forward on. Go with 10.
Make a wish.
Great. Spin. What kind of a spinning is this? What the hell's this? What the hell's what have you got in there? Fucking glue. What's going on?
Not bad. Here you go.
Pops shit a crap out of his of the bottom. Looks like small crap.
Try your luck
Ball
one
crap.
more time. Spin it, spin it, spin it. Win.
Your shit's got glue in it. I can't even spin it. One crap.
There. Beer prize. How about another go? Take it away.
Well, there you go. Happy days. If they could enrich the experience, that's good. Might give it a bit of energy.
Oh dear. This is for you. Try your luck one more time.
Thanks. Maybe we need that so we could yeah, some tissue. But what if we run out? We need to buy some more. So pay us. Keep spinning. Well, we went anti-clockwise. Well, perhaps if we could just about go anti-clockwise on the thing there, and it's filled with glue, then maybe, who knows? We can reverse the process. While this woman dances around with a bell. So she could say, yeah, you're free now. Come on, let's do it. Okinawa, isn't that the mission in Call of Duty? Reliving the experience. Cheers, thank you very much. Carry on. Shell? Sorry, maybe one day we can break out the shell and do something about our services and better crap. change the mode. So where am I going? I need to be in this area here. Use the camera tick for the entrance. So I'll do this. Isn't that good enough? Can I just use that, or do I have to do the whole thing? Is it the camera type? You playing games with us already? Can't I just preference? What are you talking about? Okay, I'm gonna change this. I want to do this one. Because it has to turn green. Oh, your green star, is it? God, didn't even reach that yet. And not even inclined to, or want to, or even have the desire to care for, really. Should be paying us now, cunts. So not looking at squiggly crap everywhere. No, try and know where we're going, because we're at least. Prizes. No, it's all good. The prizes would be an actual reward transference. That would be great. So we can enjoy the experience, and there you go. And then I think maybe we'll be getting somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it will become a thing where people will do it, and then you would be thinking that you'd be asking not even the most redundant, or they'll sit you on another 5 years of comments. Because we would have been ahead of the game, and we would have already been doing things that we like, or whatever. Different things. Gaming being the trending, and yet again, what of it? You get that picture that we just snapped is the reason why it sells 20 million copies. Forget about the other things. There's a reason for a seller. Oh, it's a seller because the game's good, but oh look, they give us some rewards. So every time we did a bonus challenge in the game or something cool, we got some rewards out of it. We were having fun, and then we were getting something in exchange. See, that's a care service. Not spending all your money to then get tossed into another end of the galaxy, collecting dust. And now the game becomes more rare if you was even attempted to pick it up, and then it's like you don't have the money. Well, they're taking the piss. There's a clothing store here. Leather gloves. It's just a stylish, but yeah, there's a cool different things. Hoop earrings, multiple. Ear cuff. Ear cuff dragon, look at that. Let's try this. You can now select this from the outfit menu. Where, in here? Can't I go in the outfit in here? Or do I have to go to the outfit place? And get changed on the go. Upgrade. Shitter. Okay, whatever. Keep it moving. I want to get something else maybe. Have I got enough? Oh, the changing room is here. They got a changing. Oh wow, how great. Doesn't give you any, there's no exception to pay us. That's the only exception, that's the only thing you're missing is paying us, rewarding us for playing your games. It's alright, save.
Time for a change.
Look at this. Pimped. We got purple chakra. I'll go with that. Look at this. That was from when we were playing Ishin. Need to play more of that. I'm gonna go with this.
Like this.
Goro Majima. It's free as well.
Let's look in.
Just keep up. They got this.
How's this?
Try changing the shoes. You got bare feet.
Let's look in.
You get grounded. You get grounded.
Oh yeah. Real slick.
Well, let's go. We'll do it this way. Purple chakra woman.
What happened here?
I got purple chakra stuff as well. Look, she's telling us to sit aligns. Do you see that?
Tokyo Night Terrors.
So we can get overhead of what's going on.
I gotta warn the boss.
Hold on. Let me help. Where's your boss?
Over there. Empty loft.
Empty lot. Where's that? Are you able to move? Can you show me the way?
Yeah. Sorry about this. Are you son of a bitch?
And brutes. Just one wallop on one. Just one snap.
Did you think we'd go
One
easy
punch.
on a girl? Hell no.
Gatekeepers.
The Tokyo Night Terrors push anyone in our way. I mean, what kind of nightmare discriminates? Am I right?
The Tokyo Night Terrors. Isn't that the biggest crew in all of Kanto? No. The entire...
You got another brute. Purple chakra.
You know your stuff. Guess we must be pretty famous if some weak-ass gang way down south knows about us too. So you know how tough we are.
This doesn't look good, Tsubasa. Let's just say we're sorry.
We want someone that looks like Elvis, so maybe try play some music, and you can,
We gotta apologize. We didn't do anything wrong.
you know,
We're supposed to be baddies, for fuck's sake. We can't run.
reverse the situation. Whatever.
No matter the outcome, better to go down swinging than fleeing. Last warning. Get lost, you bastards. Or else I'll make you pay for messing with my girls. You hear me?
So, what you gonna do, huh? It's one of you versus the whole gang.
What about it? You think that'll make me back down? Yeah, right! Bring it on, assholes!
What'd I say? Stupid girl. What made you think you could take us on all alone?
You're being mocked. That's why you need to pay us immediately.
Hey, honey. Take a look.
Because you're like you're letting us indulge in crap that we whatever.
Oh man, you're right. Good eye.
Already a nuisance everywhere.
We'll forget this ever happened if you be my girl. Real boyfriend material right there, yeah?
Yeah, no. What the hell is wrong with you? Why would I?
Damn. Maybe you'll change your mind after another beating. Huh? Who the hell are you?
No one. Just a passerby. Don't get me wrong. I'm not one to fight someone else's battles. But I can't stand by and watch this go on anymore.
Oh yeah? Well, too bad. This ain't got nothing to do with you, so piss off.
Piss off.
I don't know what's going on, but I can't stand it when some punk raises his hand against a woman. And nothing grinds my gears more than some punk beating a woman senseless in front of
Go and grind the thrust.
makes him look cool.
might have some more fun.
You picking a fight over there? I'm shaking in my boots here. Do you even know who we are? We're the Tokyo Night Terrors.
I have no clue.
And that's why you think you'd be getting somewhere, supposedly.
Now I know you're a bunch of losers who gang up on one girl just to take her down. You guys sound pretty lame to me.
Bastard. Right. You sure talk big. But can you put your money where your mouth is?
No, because we can all get paid and then you can piss off. So he said to piss off. You can all piss off.
Show 'em a real night terror.
You can switch up as well, I think. Great. The way they did the animation for that is funny. I know that's always a bit of thing on that one. Just bouncy ball off.
Holy fucking shit, man!
Son of a bitch. You're gonna regret ever messing with us. We'll make you wish you never crossed the Tokyo Night Terrors. You won't get away with this. We'll let our boss know, and he'll come after you and that girl's little gang. And we'll crush you all.
Well, maybe if you go from night terror to day terror,
What the hell is with
and then maybe we could look at the sun, and then there you go, happy days. Then you go do something else in the night,
Yeah, for saving our ass.
something useful, not useless.
You were a huge help. Yeah, seriously. Thanks a bunch, old man. Don't know how we'd be if you didn't step in.
No need to thank me. I only intervened because they were starting to get on my nerves. Anyway, looks like they did a number on you girls. Got a first aid kit on hand? Your friend over there could use it.
My place is close by. We could treat her there. Sorry to keep being a bother, but do you mind lending us a hand?
The game speaks for itself. It's all a mockery. All these games.
This is it.
Don't need to say anything. It's a peace of
This
mind.
is your place? You live at Shuraba?
It's good enough to remind them to pay us. That's good enough.
My family runs this Izakaya.
Pay us and open up your shit.
Go ahead. Pick the load off. Make
So the
yourself
more
at
people
home.
could stream whatever, you could go stream the copyright also. So what? Pay us.
Oh, hey, Kiryu-chan. Wait, huh?
What? Pops, you two already know each other?
Yes? Wait, what's going on?
I was gonna ask you that, yes. We'll talk later. First, let's take care of their injuries. Should we take the girls to the dojo?
Right, yes. Doesn't look good, I'm afraid. Dokusawa-chan took quite a beating. Her ribs are broken.
Well, for a start, your dojo's run by the dragon face.
Who did it?
I mean, it's all dragons.
The Tokyo Night Terrors. They're the biggest biker gang from the mainland.
You're kidding me. You've got some dangerous fellas like that on your ass? I told you to quit your little biker gang. Now look what's happened. Just as bad with the hentai girls, and get back to studying for your college entrance exams.
We're the high
You having hentai porn behind that?
What are you watching, Pop? Explain yourself.
Exactly.
Guess you didn't hear
You've been
something.
sucking each other off in here. That's why everyone's not getting one sufficient training, where it culminates all martial arts, and you're just taking the piss. So people run around from pillar to post lacking other skills because you're segregating the things.
Don't sweat it. Small world.
You've got to compete against each other
You had a daughter, Miyasa.
instead of the crazy on the wall. Yeah.
To be fair, I've never got a chance to introduce you to Kiryu-chan, daughter. Daughter, Kiryu-chan.
Name's Tsubasa. My friends and I form the High Side Girls, and, well, I'm the boss. Let me introduce you to the whole gang.
Hey, I'm making.
Like nothing. Her bruise just disappeared.
Nice to meet you.
You got some superpowers.
Got it. I'm Kiryu.
Fast regeneration and healing.
He's talking a lot. So, you call yourselves the High Side Girls? What kind of crew are you running?
Yeah, that's us. We're gonna be the greatest gal gang in all of
Well, that's good. It tells you then. And you mind and whatever. Doing better stuff, healthier options, faster healing, faster to keep your sanity in check better. There you go.
We can win fights, look out for littler gangs, make sure they're not getting into trouble.
Sounds like you're just crime fighters to me. You sure you're a bunch of delinquents?
We dealt with them in Lost Judgment. Do you remember the delinquents? When you're running around the...
You're telling me you're...
So they just got carried over in here, even more so because this stresses on the yakuza, even more so. Ribena Fest.
We don't do dumb shit like that. We obey traffic laws and stay under the
But yeah, but that's why you're still stuck on the same traffic law. And what of it? You still make sure you don't smack into sheep and deer,
We hold fast to our beliefs.
and you're still not taking the cars out of the towns and city centres.
Stay cool, don't be lame. It's stupid how some baddies think they can break all the
Unless you want to try and open up that portal on the error ways to not where you can't go on the map.
not the ones defined by society.
It looks like with the portal, a red portal.
We draw so we can stick to
That's where they end up going.
That's the kind of gang you want to be. Cool, right?
Yeah. That is pretty cool. It's good to be ambitious while you're young. I imagine if you were part of my previous organization, you would have made it far.
You mean it?
Organisation, you're taking the piss.
You roll with your son.
Well, that's just
That's why we're still playing games and nothing.
boys.
What the heck?
And we play games on each other because we're bored now. But you wouldn't be bored if they paid you. If they gave you a value, you'd be going on it now and playing. While you're doing your work, you could be finishing something something you're doing, and then you could come back and play. You get some extra rewards.
Send them packing. The high-side girls aren't running or hiding from
But they want you to still pay attention to all that, despite that happening already,
Well,
and give you nothing. Taking the piss.
wrong. Oh, you're awake, Tokuzawa. Come on, girls. What's up? Why are you backing down?
look, we're talking about the Tokyo Night Terrors here. The largest.
Well, maybe when we can get to the day, then maybe who knows, might get somewhere. Keep sleeping on night terror.
A few hundred?
That's a lot of guys. But what about Murder? Think it's big enough to stand a fighting chance?
Well, it's the three of us plus the two others. They're in cram school right now, though, so technically 5 total.
Yeah. I think I'm starting to see the problem here.
But there's just one thing I don't get. What are some boys from the mainland doing here?
They want to botch you down. That's why they want to keep you trapped. They say in the lower mind. They want to keep you concerned about this forever.
Excuse me?
Headbanging each other.
Yeah, ain't it everybody's dream to take over Japan? Word on the street is they're expanding their ranks, so they're riding cross country, crushing every gang in their way, and bringing them into the fold.
I mean, I guess you could still have the discernment about you. That's good enough. You don't need to like. But still, look how they control you with just with information and what's going on
Tell them we're sorry.
everywhere.
Then maybe they'll let us join the Night Terrors? Because if we don't, they're gonna come back to beat us up.
Do you hear yourself right now? There's no way in hell we're doing that. You remember our motto? We stay cool and never do anything lame. If we back down, how can we hold our heads high? These lowlifes are skulking around town like they own the place, but this is our home, and I'm not gonna let them run into the ground.
Boss, come on.
The Tokyo Night Terrors are the worst. Robbery, violence, street racing, anything goes.
Yeah, no wonder why. Because you're still dealing with criminals and states that don't care about you and they want to eat you from they want to eat you.
Go to shit. Not even this bar will be safe.
So people are having to resort to do any crap just to get some money.
What's all the ruckus outside?
It's gotta be the Night Terrors.
They're probably back for round 2. What do we do? Why ask if the answer's obvious? We fight back, make them hit the road. Come on!
What? No way. We don't stand a chance. I mean, Yokozawa's out of commission. She can't fight.
I can. Don't count me out yet. This is nothing. It doesn't even hurt.
Well, let's deal with the issue, the root problem.
Kiryu-san.
And stand up and say, well, they should pay us. They should be paying us, give us services.
Girls aren't strong enough.
Then you would have avoided all this catastrophe to begin with and all this chitter-chatter.
I hate to admit it, but we can't hold our own against those guys without you. I know it's lame and embarrassing.
I talked a big game, but I was so mean and I don't want them trashing Okinawa.
You've already wiped the floor with them once. Could you lend us your strength and do it again?
Just until they're gone. Please help us!
Wipe the floor. Wipe the floor. They want you to. This is how they want you to treat shish kebab. You will wipe them on the floor as well. This is how we treat this realm. Okay. The galaxies and beyond are just sat there laughing. They're taking the piss. This is how much we've supposedly we've evolved.
All that aside, I stand with you. Okinawa is my home too. I'm grateful to everyone I met here. Who welcomed me when I had nowhere else to go. The people of Okinawa are innocent. I don't want to see them suffer because of these slow lives. They don't deserve that. I don't give a damn about your beef or your big wars. But I don't want to run my hand if it means keeping everyone here safe. So, just say the word. I'll do what
Just all the problem after another. Domino effect.
You're the best. Thank you so much.
Kiryu-san.
Organization, and then look, oh wow, now we're gonna make up this place this time. We're gonna do a noble service, but the whole entire thing, you just Ribena Fest. I mean, it's in the name, of course, and all these things.
Your spirit. You get me?
Now that's what I call diversity. How progressive.
We want to be too concerned about all that. Just do yourselves a favor and pay us and give us shit. Then don't worry. People won't just have to watch shit for the amusement. Oh wow, look, there's information, whatever. You get paid for that. Every time you scroll to look at some nice information, you want to maybe like illuminate yourself, whatever. You're getting paid still. That's what you miss. That's the only thing you're missing. The action. No, it doesn't matter about the chitter chatter.
I knew it. You look so damn cool.
You're serious?
So serious. You look awesome. Like the most handsome man in the world. That girl were made for you.
You really think so?
Sorry we got roped into all this.
It's fine. I'm just finishing what I started. That's all. How to say that? Like father, like daughter. She's a good kid. Her heart's in the right place.
Oh, apple of my eye.
Are you not gonna come?
What if you want to get that nice stylish jacket?
Could use that.
You might be inspired to want to get one, and they're not giving you crap.
Besides, who would want their old man as part of the squad? The other guys would die of laughter before someone even got a chance to throw a punch.
For instance, just as an example, but
Sorry, Kiryu-chan. I know it's a big ask, but look after Tsubasa for me.
Of course.
If there's any game developers in here, you're not just moron. What are you doing? Don't mind if you make your game good and everything, but that's not the point. Why don't we instead of giving us news about firing people and all this other crap on the news, why don't you focus on ways to pay us? Work with other developers so they can join on the conversation. You can pay us every time we move 2 notches in the game.
Yeah, kinda.
1 notch, whatever.
Tokyo Night Terror Squadron 47. Squad leader, you
But you're headbanging each other.
HQ left me
In your headquarters.
in the gangs in downtown Ryukyu.
Gang banging.
Give you one last chance to surrender and join us.
So you could manifest this for us.
So what's it gonna be?
You really gotta ask them? Fuck you. Why do we have to roll over for you bastards? I'd rather die than do something that lame.
Right?
And oh man, I was hoping things would go differently. Whatever. No other choice now but to fight.
And how can you glorify that?
No, you stay back. You're still injured, so take it easy.
It's good to have okay. This is some optimism. Why would you glorify that? Well, they want to put you mentally, and look how they want to condition you to get you to do shit by force and lease. So now they've just encountered the rage even more. Great, what an achievement! But you're not going to pay us. Fuck off. The way they condition people is unbelievable. That's why they put you on all these, especially online games. Never mind that people like playing it for fun. That's big because people are talking to each other online. It's funny how they want to restrict it. Because they, back then when you used to play games, people used to rage, cuss each other out more and all this online. Now they're just restricting it more, so that you can get pissed off getting so it pisses you off even more. Now you've just encountered it even crazy. See, they know what they're doing, these cunts. They just want you to play into their shit. That's why ultimately give us better services and open up your platform. So there's a chance people can express themselves. It'll be healthier. But you don't consider that. You want to send gatekeepers to headbang each other even more. And annoy each other in chat rooms and get nothing done. Because you made an excuse that that's been the case on social media for long. So it means you can't do anything about it though. How to put it to something useful, not useless. From useless to useful. That was great. Ribena Fest, you're great. You're skewered. We shanked him one. You do that front flip kick, that would be quite impressive, but dangerous at the same time. You don't want to hit your thing in such your heel in such a way because of the concrete, even the grass.
Strength in numbers isn't the only thing that determines your victory. And don't you forget that.
Damn it! Don't lecture me!
I mean, at least they give you these like little things you can learn from. Give you insights. Despite the skewered and Ribena Fest. So there's that.
We won. We actually won. It's Tokyo Nightmare. We're so big. Oh, come on. I was all curious on.
Yeah, but it's going to keep happening if they don't provide better services for the communities. So what?
Thanks for helping us out. We wouldn't have won without you there.
Temporary pleasure to go back to crap again. Keep yourself safe, lock yourself.
Yeah, but we totally pissed them off.
Peace of mind. Don't get involved in a nuisance. And draining your energy more than you have to. Eventually, you just move on. And you put it into something useful.
Don't worry about it. I'm the one who decided to get involved.
Thanks, Tree-san. You mind sticking around, helping us out?
I don't mind, but you can't keep relying on me all the time. What if I can't be there? You'll be left on your own. That's why I'll help you get stronger. You need to be able to stand on your own.
So yeah, so do something for your communities then, pricks. Do it.
Things you love, with your own.
Get all your dojos and train everybody now. Give us all the training now with all the stuff. No excuses, military and police and security and all these services. Train your communities now, so they can have good security and good things. What bunch of idiot? They want you to rush around.
I can't take that away from you.
You do a course, or just so you can do whatever.
They can make you think
Work in their departments. Against every other cunt.
no one else deserves.
No, they know that people are gonna run back to being reckless again on a Saturday, so they're gonna put some people there because they know people are just gonna be crazied on one. See, we allow the things to continue the way it is, and for them to secure and things even more because we just lack the initiative to be an input and polish stuff. We just want to ignore. Let other people do it, but then look what's coming from it.
I hear it. Cheering, huh?
There's no fair exchange between the people and the system.
Not really following.
It's like they either tell you got to do it or whatever. Piss off.
I hope you don't mind this old man cramped in your style.
Not at all. That's more, Chairman Curie.
That's why you do something about it. You just say, let's stand up and do something useful with it. Stop headbutting each other over mundane matters and things that don't bring anyone to anything. Keep you divided because of someone's gender. Shut up. Piss off. If you keep your gender to yourself, no one's interested. Let this person roam. They're getting there. Whatever. Piss off. This is where you put your attention, losers. And then wonder why we can't get any proper services done. This shit's been going on forever anyway. So what do you do with it? Are you repeating history, or are you learning? We're gonna speak to her again. I want to go to clothing store again. Wherever they put me, off the end of the map. I'm gonna go backtrack a little bit. Extra points that you're not gonna actually exchange for rewards. So still, we're just fighting each other nonsensically. Greedy. You see this? Or do you got some change? Flapped his penis over there, front, out. So instead of flopping back, it flopped forward. So you got pulled on one. Where you kicked. Oh, I want to try this. Multiple. You disappeared. Gonna go use him for a experiment now. Because I know he was gonna get beaten at this time at this place. Because they're gatekeeping the street. And now they're gonna use him for another experiment so they can charge at me again. The fact that you could just pull these out of the nowhere is just what the fuck. There's not just yakuza. They want to make it look so fucking flashy and stylish. Get some more points. Oh, that's lovely. Yakuza and Yakuza. That's great. So now that's double the encounting now. Okay, I lost track of where I was. Excuse me. I need double Grim Reaper.
Don't go off your head.
What else have you got? I want to try these. I want to see what these are like. Pimped. Oh, I need to go to changing room.
Time for a change.
There's only one ear. Can't I sell this? Maybe we keep it for now.
How's this for style?
I'm gonna go back on this.
This looking?
So if I wear this, it takes off my makeup. This is just outfits. Look at this.
Is this?
So you think, why don't you have a mohawk? That'd be nice. But it counts as it's some slick back somewhat. That one. Oh, that's cool. You could do that. Thank you very much. Purple chakra. Purple or pink? We'll go pink. Can we change the colour of this or no? That doesn't mean shit. Pay us still. So maybe we'd like to go shopping before the malls get shut down.
How's this for style?
Bare feet. Take anything. You don't want to break your fingers. It's good enough. What's this? Oh, look at this. Healing. Oh, I did get this, didn't I? I'm gonna get the healing.
Is this it? Oh yeah, really slick.
It's good enough. You get ground. You're getting grounding. You're levitating in this game. He just bounced. His belly bounced off the thing. Just hit normal hit on even on the floor as well. So just animations that you later ones.
What a pain.
So from pain, when are we learning then? When are they gonna pay us? Got another clothing store. I want to see what that's like over here. Might all have their own things. Let's see you would when you go to the like the real.
Won't waste this time.
Taking the piss in the game. Look, it's a pink therapy everywhere. There you go. It's bouncing off us. Something's happening. That's what happens when you got. I got a pink shirt and the pink lights to go along with it, and it says planet there. So your frequency's not aligned in this period at the moment. This guy's having a not just all from the thing. It must have hurt that much. Where's the hospital when you need it? Where are the doctors at? What are you doing? Well, bring the ones back from Assassin's Creed. They're the ones that just stood in the street helping you. They're more useful. They're not hiding in their departments for some reason. They're more open and in the open about like what they want to do. Services. They're being more upfront about their services. You know, when they say the doctors were more, they come to your aid rather than it. You see it? How they used to be. And now it's just all like appointment. Appointment. Stay on the stars. Appointment. That's why people waste their time and come out with healing things, but then you need the money to get it. So if we could get somewhere, it'd be give us all a fair exchange of money for everything we're doing, so that we can afford all this stuff, and we could keep our sanity in check. Thank you very much. That'd be nice. That's the only thing you're missing, despite the good services and all that. That's all you're missing. Problem solved. Anarchy or Anunnaki. Well, if you could tap into that, maybe we wouldn't be, you know, disputing in this conversation. We be getting shit done. It's not acceptable. You're doing the right thing to turn the other way and carry on. Yeah, oh look, make it like nothing. Piss off. This is what you put up with. Haggle.
What?
30,000 to 3,000. Didn't want to haggle anyway. I wanted to haggle in something else. I wanted to ask something else, but no, they want to force you to do that. I wanted to say, let's make some friends and let's go after the people that actually are taking off us and tell them to pay us everything. Thank you very much. No one's going through any different experience than you are, or anybody is. Or maybe we could share the money. Something. It's not acceptable. Or just keep it moving, because what responsibility? If more people are not going to stand up and address and provide more services, what's going to leave people? More people are going to be begging, more people homeless, more people bullshit. Come on, what are you doing? This is what the state does to everybody. Wake up, know your rights, take it back, and then provide better services and value. Good enough that we're reminding it in a recording. So if you want to rob some money, you can rob it off a service. You could do some music, you get some money. There you go. You're taking advantage of it. If you play a game, you get money. Whatever you do, there should be a value there. Do some press ups at home. They should track it on the app give you money for doing some gym. Everything's an opportunity. You're wasting it. Because you want to be concerned about the most amazing things in the world. And what we've done not minus a million years ago. And we think we've learned. I want to see opportunities. It's not acceptable, people. Come on. Bringing it upon ourselves, these things. Regardless of the flashy shit and flashy that. And chitter chatter. And some things to tell you what you want to hear. Just to tickle your bowels. They want you to do the helicopter to all this crap, and I don't know what it would be for the other gender, but you get the point. They want to do all this crap, but it's like you're missing one thing: paying us, opening up your services so people can stream more shit. For the other gender, it'd just be flopping as well. There you go. It works both ways. Or other species as well. They probably have their own ways of helicoptering around. For a bit of a dance. For yourself. No problem. Thank you very much. Cheers. What result? These are like limping. Maybe try wearing a pink shirt here. It might help you next time. Since the buildings want to take the piss, and everyone's chakra discombobulated. Because they're still rushing around for this and that and the other. So whatever colour you think you're tapping into, if you think you switched on but not enough, you just end up doing reckless, stupid things. Just because they were provide more productive things for their communities and better things, better situations. Supported results. And you have these buildings controlling the chakras as well. So if they're giving you some light, they're going to give you some light in a certain way. So you don't get the healing that you want. Fully. You have to tap into it yourself. Doesn't help though when they've removed our bell towers. Thank you very much. Just smashing one, Ribena blobs on the thing, so you can water the plants with Ribena, so it turns into a tree from Resident Evil Outbreak, and it squirts on you before you go up the ladder. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's great, isn't it? Got a shop here. Ribena festing on the feeding the plants with Ribena. Orion Galaxy. That's great. So that's where you got the drink from. Should we get to go with Orion? Natura. They got eggs, sandwiches. Let's get a Tudor egg sandwich. Well, perhaps if you give us some rewards, you can pay us so we can go and get some items and we can revitalize. Thank you very much. What a fantastic exchange. They don't consider that. Your lips are dry playing this game. What if you want to go and revitalize? No beds. That's how much it costs. Never mind the real world. Make sure you have enough in this game. Never mind having enough on you as it is now. Polar bear vanilla. That looks tasty. Thank you very much. A bit of milk chocolate. Ice cream. Can't go wrong with some ice cream. Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much. Cheers. No, I don't want to go. Fine. Just meant to be. Let's get the other Orion. We got Orion Dark and Orion this. We got Orion Dark as well. Got more tickets, so we could spin the glued wheel, and it goes anti-clockwise, and it's about you can about spin it. So maybe if we were about getting somewhere there, then maybe who knows? They want to rush you clockwise. You don't have a bit of mental clarity. Where are you going? So you spin the raffle wheel the other way around. She's glued. Can't even spin it. Axe kick. That's a different combination of moves. How did I do that kick? On what combo? We'll have to figure that out. You're gonna keep reminding us because you're taking the piss? Yeah, is it? What a way to gain our time, not waste. How can we gain it? That'd be nice. It's that shop that we didn't go to. We just carried on. Let's carry on back up here and go left. Just trying to get to the shop for the time being. Y'all could try and align your chakras somewhere. Well, we need to try and get around as it is. Get this side quest out of the way. Because we're near there. Time system. Free drink. One person, 2 people, 60 minutes. So, taking the piss! You're taking the piss! Look where they stood! You're getting siphoned upon! So you're always just dreaming or wishing that you had enough money. So you can start beefing like that again. How convenient. They're telling you. It takes the piss. I mean, whatever iteration you want, but that's just what? Gotta give you a poster about it as well. Someone disappeared. It just shows. They got teleported by the light there, the pink light, the purple pink light. So you can do it. You can go and report that to somebody else that what they've seen. There's someone sneaking about, watching, observing what's going on. We got this guy back again. Is that why? People are breaking bones. Well, remove the squiggly crap off the street so you can stop confusing people and worried about the traffic. That's another reason. And whatever, remove it. Bring back the grass so you could avoid some accidents and all these confusing. So once they keep having shoulder barges and problems. That's because you're containing everybody you can in between to the streets and putting buildings to block them from where they want to go. So they don't have all the space to walk around. They're contained to walk, so that you just get smack into one, starting another issue. Make sure you don't barge someone off the shoulder so he doesn't hit into the car that stopped waiting for you to cross. Piss off. Do you want to share some money so we can buy some clothes? It might be more ideal. After the Ribena Fest. Just a training exercise. cool combo. And the fact that they encourage that as well is even more benign. Piss off. Do WWF style. Straight on. That would have not just broke whatever. Flabbergast. Maybe we could try aligning yourself with the chakra. Look, the pink light over there. Who knows? They're reminding you to get some stuff done, and we're not clicking on. Even as blatantly as it seems. Well, no one needs to owe anyone crap. If you could just give us some proper services and pay us. Everything's an opportunity. Then you could avoid that. These chums wouldn't be smacking into each other's shoulders for a bit of a rush. But that's why they got all these other things in charge of sedating you, so you don't feel too bad about your day. Got a bit of yellow to override the subtitles, a bit of willpower, chakra. Well, you missed that as well, to take with you as well. You're running in a hurry. Spiritual magnet attacking charges your heat a little faster. Great. Well, why don't you use the spiritual so we could avoid? Put it to some good use. Look how you use it. You heat faster, so you can do more heat moves and more skewered, more Ribena Fest. I would have said put it into services, proper services for the community, and train your community and help your nation. Then you can have proper protection things. Nonsense. Get all this healing and then go back to skewered. Ribena. Let's try the 3 attack. Oh yes, sure. Keep forgetting, because you're all distracting. That's why. Can't get to the point of the story. But that's kind of extra points. What have you got? Look at that. Look at all this. You like to look pristine and whatnot. You want to suit men in black or whatever. Women in black. This looks nice. Black. Business shoes, agent shoes. What else have you got? Have you got any? Is that all you got? That's fine. Okay, changing room. Pay us so we can buy these things. Let's go to number 2.
Time for a change.
Where's the stuff that I bought? Yeah. We did go for white, but it's okay, we can change it. Let's go for purple.
Like this.
Is that the one that I got? Or is it this one?
How's this for style?
Change the colour of these and all. Let's go with purple again. Matches the top. Look at that. I'm gonna go back to my makeup.
Is this hip?
Where's that cap that I bought? The hat that I bought? This?
How's this for style?
I'm not a big fan of the cap, to be fair. I mean, it's something, but you know.
This is good.
That's good. Purple.
Like this. Oh yeah. Real slick.
You go. We're ready to get elected here, so we can go to your initiation, and then we can tell them let's do some proper services so that we don't have to wicker program all the time. So you can still enjoy the pristine, but you can still get paid on the go. That'll be nice. So every time you go to the whatever, you see the pristine building, you get some money for going to visit there. So there you go. You just transmuted it. That should be good enough. Fake punches to punch. Fantastic. Ribena on the fucking wall. So you can keep pushing the traffic around forever. Make sure of that and disappeared. They talk about it. They talk about when they don't want it to go a certain mile per hour or something. So because of polls, they're opening up all this stuff that weird. So he saw, so he could disappear. Let's go to shop. Restaurant. Want me to go to the end of the map? That's fine. Can you pay us as well? So we could actually go to the restaurant as well. That'll be nice. Piss off. Let's go get some food. You're all a nuisance. Problematic. Where's the solutions? What should we get? Chicken, finger licking chicken? You like your licking chickens? Go with the kids' plate. And the olive platter. Here we go, Happy Meal. We're gonna get ourselves a Happy Meal. Okinawa style.
Time to dig it. Not bad.
Olives. Oh, they're useful. Very good. Healthy.
That's delicious.
Maybe you can stick it up your bowels. Maybe you might get you might get like a download. Healthier thoughts. Even though you know, whatever, transmute it. Upgrade. Blow away your surroundings with a furious spinning attack. Lovely. Well, can you transfer that into rewards as well? So that you want to allure us with all the types of kicks and the breakages, but you're not going to reward us. That's nice. Give it a save. So we can save what you've just what we've witnessed so far. Carry on. Whatever we can program away, just keep going. Lovely. Look at that. You got your own bikes and everything. What's that?
Yeah.
What's happened? Taking the piss? Female dragon or whatever, female serpent. Catching what eyesight on bikes as well. Yeah, carry on. So even more dangerous. Going on a motorbike and whizzing on one. They're taking the piss. Looking, what are you doing? So forever, you try and read into it, and it's like, what of it? Keep driving the scrapyard around. Got a nice little, you know them things that they put in their hair? You know, the Hawaiian things? Yeah. Hide nothing. Low. If you don't sort out your services. Grammatical sense of whatever. Grammatical time waste. Ribena fest. That's all I'm getting. Lick each other's nipples and have an orgy fest. That's what we're seeing about around on here. So you could have a better day before you get back to more lease. So this woman's tired of getting her nipples clamped, so that's why she's got a plaster over her fucking the thing. Same for that one. Even on us, they were doing something with our belly button, and then they fractured it. So now they're bandaged up. Why are you bandaged up for? What kind of what is this? It's just the type of wear. I'm delighted, honestly. This is what you want to waste our time looking at, so you can wish in the game, but never apply that whatever. Not even paying you, so you can afford maybe the other allure with a less ironed blazer at the top, which is good, scruffy, good. Iron nothing, so you make sure you don't burn yourself as well in the process. Pristine to nothing when you yeah, it's all good. You could take the skills, but look what they do with it. Look at it. It takes the piss. So you want to try and walk around in your own style, you get looked upon and whatever. So they put it in the game, so you can wish on it. Yeah, this is what we should be doing. Night terrors. You still want to run after that? Have you learned anything from the day? So maybe when you go and explore the night again, it could be something different. Still want to have a memorial of what happened then. Bashing each other's shoulders and headbutting each other because of money. Fumble, the Rumble, yeah, Rumble love to fumble, that's for sure. They love fumbling. Fame and status, yeah, carry on. What choice do you leave people if you're not giving us proper services, twats? People just put up with it. So they want to keep you fighting Rumble. That's why they're never gonna pay us! And they seem to be way ahead compared to every other platform. Piss off! Pay us! And open up your platform like Rumble. And update your things so it's less buggy. You want to go to Venus? Maybe you could take some insight there, and we could get these cuts to sort out their fingering. Hard knock, bullet boys. Hardcore martial artists. You got a hardcore gangbanging as well to go along with it. Because they're incanting the things from Venus. This is your services, gangbangers. Not any services. You should be getting proper rewards. What are you doing? This is ridiculous. Then you can minimize all the headbutting in the streets, and people can go and afford, and you can buy stuff, and you can chill. So now you've just minimized the amount of things that are going on. You minimized it, even though people are you still want to be a nuisance. You've minimized the nuisance. See, y'all are not minimizing crimes. You're exacerbating them. Believe you and me. Look what you're doing with it. Bullshit. Keep you in check. Make sure you don't drink too much, so you don't go off like Boozer from Days Gone, and you have to go and look for him if you remember. But if you give us some proper training and services, you can go and look for your friends if they wanted to be that reckless. They won't have gone too far because they might be switched on, even though they've been reckless, and they might keep themselves a bit safe. How about that? But no, you happen to be reminded by this guy. Great. And he looks like a Taurus. I don't know. You've got a nose ring and you always think to tell that they might be because of the nose ring, but you could ask people. They say, well, even though they got it there, it's not always there. But yeah, it's interesting. All these things. Peacock. What downloads did you get from there? It seems like you got possessed by one. Skink. And you wonder why they're not going to pay us. Never mind Yakuza and the real. In the game as well, and they're not going to pay you. Because my guess is the plot's going to be more Ribena Fest. Why would it be such a surprise? They want you to put up with more of that and nothing. You see? They want you concerned about dumb shit. What are you doing? Shut up! Doesn't matter what anyone's doing. People could do, everything could be value. Then you don't have to ask these queries and these questions, will you? They won't sit you on a comment for another 20 years. Hoping that we've evolved by then because now they've brought something out trending 20 years later. On their convenience as well, if anything. They would have probably scrapyarded the whole thing by then. Because you wanted to sit there and be a greedy imp. That's why. You didn't want to be concerned about what your environment is. So now they're having to remind you in the game. Do you think? I mean, come on. These are businesses. These are corporations. They know what they're doing. You wouldn't think anything of it if you just play it. They're desensitizing people. They want people to go and buy a game based on skewers, like the Dying Light, 20 million copies because of a corpse. But I go to put my question. No, he didn't even understand. What? I said, why don't they start paying us? You wanna get people's attention for 20 million copies for the game, but why don't you actually turn that into rewards? Then it would be worth the 20 million copies to get it, because now you got some rewards out of it. Fucking idiot. And now you're coming in here again, and you're just wondering what's going on. You have your head up your ass. Oh, but you know, whatever, some other judgment or some other whatever. See, we're gonna deal with more hundred of idiots, not just you twats. Because we're not getting down to the moral of the story. We're not sorting out fucking better services, and we're not taking our queries to these cunts. You're still blaming each other for fucking redundant ass things and stupid shit and judgmental crap. Doesn't matter. Why this? Why this? What is this? What's going on? What planet are you on? They had to tell you. They're from Venus. Her name was something Venus. You've got all this inspiration, all these ideas, and nothing of it. Because you just want to put up with the same crap, the same subsidiaries, the same bullshit, the same policy, the same crap. Look what it's doing to everybody, rushing everyone around. It's not helping a damn thing, and you're putting up with it. So we've come from Venus to remind you. The Venus in the game there. Maybe some things are meant to be, so that you could remind you. Come on, let's get this shit sorted. You can only go over the same things for so long until something comes in and says, well, come on, sort it out. Can't put up with nonsense forever. Because it's only going to accumulate and it's only going to add up. Even if you think that you want to go and hear what you've got to say for 2.5 seconds. Oh, wow, I've heard what I wanted to hear for 2.5 seconds. You made it. No, now you're going back to shit again and you're coming back with the same shit again. Like that person in the thing in TikTok. Oh, you're my escape. Oh, shut up. You're an idiot. Be your own escape. Take some inspiration. What the hell? They want people to just wish on it, like in the games. Why don't we do something about it? Do something about your service. So then you won't be sat on the same comment for another year. And even if you are, there'll still be services. There'll still be more options for people. Like what are you doing? You'd rather just troll each other and think nothing of it. So before you go back and get leased doing something you don't want to do, but because it's affecting you, it has to be everybody. This is what I mean. No responsibility. Just want to dish crap on each other and miss the whole moral of the story, the whole plot. What's actually creating that problem? What's happening? Not the people. The people are having to put up with it. No different situation than you, but doing something else. What's the core of the issue? That's what we need to tackle. Not politics and Moliniks. They're not doing shit. They're jacking each other off. That's why they put you on Rumble. You can upload what you want, but they're not going to pay you. Because they just want you to pick sides. Forever. Battering and bruising each other. Over dumb disputes. Like in the games. Someone needed some money. I was like, well, let's go and put it into some services. People had the opportunity and came to tell you, let's do it. Can't fault people for saying something or mentioned a reminder, because one day it's a reminder you wouldn't have even seen it. We'll tell you, come on, we could do something about it, because there's not anyone. I don't see anybody. Everyone's afraid and in fear because they need money and they're doing things whatever, and we're not addressing the situation while we're on. Okay, this is what you like. Let me give this person an option to do it. Same with another community. Like, this is how you make better environments, better communities. You don't make better environments, better communities by psyoping each other online and thinking nothing of it, and taking the piss out of each other, and then wondering why we have what we have today, and why we have the freedoms taken away out there as well. Because you still want to continue the behavior out there on here. You don't want to, whatever. I would have said all-rounder. But you've got the opportunity online. You've got all kinds of information. People are sharing all kinds of stuff. Look what people are focusing on. Mainly, they just need money, and they don't care. So how is that going to be a better environment for people to come like you want to come and watch in here? If we're just going to keep getting fucking harassed more than we are getting better service, so that there's a mediator of the situation. We get to share our crap. In our space, you control, but it doesn't override our crap. That's a bit of balance. No, you're tipping the weighing scale off because y'all want to just be a few sided and just want to do one over the other. I just want to put up with this shit and wonder why you're still coming back here, wondering and scratching your ass. What we doing? Have we got anything? Blah blah blah, and all these other queries that y'all have. This is unnecessary. We've been telling you, open up your platforms. We've been telling you, let them pay us immediately. There should be a value, not the stars that they put you on the gift cards. There should be a value in the games that we're playing. Every time we make a music, there should be a value. Music and games are trending on your crap, but we're getting hit for it. On your bigger crap, but we're still getting hit for it. It's the same with every other service, just copyright crap. It's overriding our shit. We can't express ourselves as much as we want. That's why they're going to keep you leased and bored. Put up with it. You trend your crap and you can't even do much of it. What's the point? So you focused on redundant things like, let's try and get into other people's heads and just annoy them and piss them off. Okay, you could try do that, but what the fuck? How would you like it if it was the other way around? People have a right to their own space and their own petition, as long as they're not harming anybody else. So equally, if you like to come and watch, or you have the ability to control, it doesn't override the person that's performing. For a start, we can't even get that right. Never mind proper value and proper services. They're actually going to do the job properly and not just for a bit of money to override the reason why they're doing it in the first place. So you're missing the whole quality in what you're getting. They're going to give you a bit of things, like a bit of things to learn that's actually useful in these organisations, and then they're just going to use it for their own advantage over everybody else. So no one's getting fair treatment, and everyone's having to rush around for some money and more crimes and more crap. Because they're forgetting about their own people. That's why. So we don't need to remind it. It's just a little reminder for the recording. Don't need to go anymore. It's pointless. Why do we need to sit there and work this out? Anybody's smart enough to see for themselves. At least reward us for every time we're battering people left, right, centre, using oil drums to smack people one as well. Even better, in all kinds of scenarios with these oil drums. You want to put up with that, watch that. You don't want to give us anything. And people love horror stuff. People like horror games and horror movies. You don't want to reward us for the shish kebabbery in there. Fucking disgusting. They're taking the piss with all these things. Halloween, Friday the 13th, all that. It's to repeat yourself. We're just psyoping online instead. Just because we're not living in the medieval times, it doesn't mean shit. We're doing it online instead. You know, it's fine if you know what I mean, but there just needs to be a fair trade, a fair exchange. They can't completely fucking be corrupt like that and then expect you to sit on and do nothing. But they're doing it successfully and they're succeeding, and they're making you put up with it. So there you go. You know, people can only do what they can around it. Look, we're playing your games as well, but at least you could just revive people, improve your fucking services. Not improving our stuff, what's the point? It's gonna be constant head banging. Why be in a fest? Yeah, this is crazy. When you're concerned about all this chitter-chatter, it's like, well, come on, let's do something with it. There's only so much we can do as the entity as we are. Get out. Go away. Red chakra. Or maybe we could try and find the chakras so you can put it together for you. And it'll be a bit more stable. Shut up. Crushed them. This is what you're incanting instead of paying us. What an achievement! Not to go and track the night terrors and deal with them. No, you're doing yourself a favour if you give us proper services that's actually going to provide. So it will minimise the amount of shit, because it's not like you're never going to get rid of. You know what I mean? There's always going to be some nuisance, but you minimised it. See, you don't focus on these. You do chasing after crimes at your convenience because this happened, but nothing's changed. To minimise it. So you'd think you'd go out and tackle a crime, but you've not minimised anything because it's just happened again. Never ending. Same with the ambulance. Follow the lines forever. We want you to run after the ambulance as well so you can follow it. If you've cut your hand a little bit. Show them hell instead of actually trying to build the community, and maybe it'll be a bit alright. So the hell will be transmuted. Yeah, carry on. Just complete imminent destruction. Flabbergast is not even the word. Messages. It's not enough you're getting spams on your real phone. You're getting messages on here as well. Well, if we could get you the CEO to pay us and give us some proper services, open up the platform, then you're winning. Maybe that message might have use. You want us to go back to the shops to spend more money and give us nothing? Piss off. Spams. As usual, no sense of direction at the moment. These, you gotta do certain things, kill certain time, whatever. These things work. How do I do the axe? Maybe a specific combo for that one. That's the new move we got. The fact that he just bouncy balls off him is fly kick is funny. Is that the power kick that you'll be talking about? And you got it with a gust of wind? Is this how you wanna encourage your telekinesis, you twats, on each other like that? Flabbergast across the concrete like that. Back to the planet with the prices and everywhere. What's going on there? Triples Brewing, right? Well, maybe try and put something in the Ribena that's a bit more with no sweetness and no shit like that. Maybe it might give people better Ribena clarity. So there doesn't have to be Ribena Fest, and it'll be proper Ribena. You could probably pour it on your body and just have a little wash with it. It's got health benefits to it as well. You're not going inside your system. It's all right. Balance. It's all good. Not bad to have the aloe vera is very nice. Use different fruits, flavors. It's got all that in it, but it's nice. You mix it with some cherry or some prunes or whatever, just healthy things. There you go. You got some ideas. You know the health drinks you get like Aid and all that. It's like concentrate. You mix. You'll get it. A good little combo. No status, no nothing. There you go. You got yourself some cuisine ideas. You might be able to tell me. So you're probably the best cooks and best things in here. You could send us something through the TV. That would be nice. Maybe some. Maybe some. Our planet though only have plant options. So yeah. You could just send it us through the TV. You put your love into it as well. So it creates more potent health benefits. They always say what you put into it is what you get, like the intention. That's why it's important. Like I always say, when you go and have something out there, it's good to have a little bit of like a blessing on the thing. You'll probably know you. So it could be nice and healthy. It's a good wicker program in it. Another crap. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Everyone's rushing. Everyone's desperate. Everyone's. Wicked programming all the galaxies to help us out on providing more services and paying us, so it makes up for all this chitter chatter. Not your 2 cents that you want to put us on, not even to get to that green star in the first place. Even then, we're enriching the experience, not their affiliate program. That's more enriching. And not bad that you get to share it with more people, even though these environments are very restricting, as you know. But don't worry, we just started today, so you know that's what they told us. Just smacked us what it said on the things. I'm flying into that thing. Holy. Well, this is more than holy to sort this crap out. Just the little things like that. There's not even the care concern for that. So they put it in the game. I mean, you wouldn't think if you're just running around. Everyone's dealing with something. The little things go a long way, I guess. The money. Well, do something about your fucking services then, and pay us. Not putting people on surveys for another 1,000,000 years. Give us some rewards now. Every time we move around, money. Proper value, €20 every time we move to the next thingy. We walk a few notches. Now, what do you expect? Yeah, carry on. The whole drama on that. Just don't want to be responsible, that's all it is. Maybe there's enough stress that you're dealing with whatever, but still. It doesn't take much. If you have all the time to troll in the world and all the time to mess around and bullshit about, I'm sure you could have put that time into coming up with some ideas. I could have seen a lot going on personally. Like I said, we've mentioned enough in regards to what we're providing. In the things that you like doing, supposedly. Supposedly, I don't know. Maybe we're on a different planet than you. We're doing different things, but similar. That's the thing, though. When you see everybody's thirsting around for the demand, you're not going to think anything of it. You're going to think that we're either taking the piss. Oh, we could take the piss with it. That's the funny aspect. But also, you wouldn't think of anything of it as such, because you see how the things. Oh. But more people start being a better example, the more we can get more shit going. That's the point. So if we could do it, you could do it. We could say something, you could say something. There you go. Now you've just inspired all the people that are sat on it complacent to sit there and because you don't realise you fit the bigger whole. What you put up with is what will be determined. You know, at the end of the day. So if you just put that into something useful, I don't know what useful is to you, but just try to put it into like things that, oh, what's gonna give us more back? What's gonna like give the other, you know what I mean? Things that are helpful. Then it would be all right, wouldn't it? Just need more people to stand up. Instead of putting up with things all the time, and then that being the result of why you feel that way, if you know what I mean. Because you've got all this technology, ironically, and you're connecting with the whole world, and look how people are still treating it. Still, and this is the whole media. We're not just talking about a few people here. The whole media are on near the same time. We're not talking about proper solutions. So we're talking about it, we're cutting it. And it's not because it has to come from us, it's because every time we're reminded by them, it's just funny to remind them back. Thank you very much. We don't need to drain our energy, because this shit is depleted our teams enough as it is. The game speaks for itself, and we're just trying to have some fun. Well, we try to. Good to just, you know, relax, let the information speak for itself. It's not like people don't see if people are trying to serve it, whatever. You don't see the information. But if you always come desensitized with the same crap all the time, oh, someone's begging, someone needs the money, someone needs the demand, you're not going to think anything of it. As if it has to come from us. But that's the thing. David Icke mentioned it as well. He said no one left out to speak for me, because I was the only one mentioning it. Now everyone didn't think anything of it. Everyone just came in here like nothing, just whatever. So now it has to fall on us. We're the weird, we're delusional, we're this, we're that. We don't know what we're talking about, because we want to address it. We want to say it. We don't want to put up with it. So it makes us such a bad omen or whatever. That's all it takes. If a lot of the things were trending, this wouldn't be an issue. At the end of the day, you could work on other things and improve that perhaps. You see, but the thing is, it's not a trend. So that when we're bringing more and like to say, well, pay us and fucking open up your fucking services, open up your shit so more people could do shit. Because it's not trending, you're gonna look at it as like, oh, it's not believable. What are you talking about? But y'all would just put up with anything. As soon as they do it, then you just say, oh, it's nothing now because they've done it. I was like, well, I would have been 100 steps to the game. I would have said something now, because look where they're taking it. You've got gaming as your trend, and they're restricting the way you can stream it because of dumb copyrights, and your music as well, and that's trending. And they're not paying you as well. So the two things that they could do, they can open up their services and they can pay you. They provided two sensible services to the platform that can help everybody. You see, and like what more is there to it? That's just as honest you can ever be, really, as honest you could ever be. Because everybody's relying on money, and we all love to express ourselves, and we'd love to a lot more. So there you go. You've just hit the core of the root of the problem. You don't need to ins and outs about this and this chitter chatter. It doesn't matter. But if you've got some good ideas, like I said, share it. It can be useful. Sometimes it might feel like people are not listening to you. How do you think it feels for us every time we put this energy and we expect you to engage, but we just expect like something, so like a bit of like maturity on our internet, on our community environment. So what are we shaping it? If you like to come and watch something, you know, or you like to watch somebody else, like essentially when you look around, you're clicking onto the same people, like you're going in. You know, all I was saying is it could be a lot more mediated. You see what I mean? You could mediate the situation. If I don't vibe with something, I'm not going to waste my time, but equally, I got something out of it. I didn't waste my time. So it's always good to think of things that will actually grow and help our services and help. If you're doing egregore crap and ill shit all the time, what do you expect? You're always going to feel that you coming back thrilling for more. Like, we're going to entertain you again because we're saying it again. We're going to look stupid and foolish. We're making ourselves look stupid and foolish. It can be entertaining with the things that we say here and there. I do agree with you. But it's not entertaining to sit on less and limitations and how people feel about these things that we're dealing with. It's about trying to do something about it. That's the point. You just need a bit of self-confidence. More people do it, the better. It wouldn't put the pressure on us. Because we don't need it. We just like to come out and share, and you know, and there could be rewards there, or should be, should I say? We do, you know, what else? Everyone's just feeling rushed around for this and that and the other, and we're just imposing on others. We're not finding ways to sort out like nice things, nice services. So you're always going to come here and judge again. Or whatever you're trying to do, or unless you just like to watch as well. But you know, it's just constant. I say it's what you do with it. If we could make as many videos and remind, I'm sure it might give a drive somewhere. As many times as we've said it. That could encompass everything. These people could be training their communities, not headbanging each other in the fucking on different chakras, different chakra lights, and discombobulated because nothing. You're still headbutting each other over the same issues, near the same issues. Oh, I need money, I need this, I need that, blah blah blah. Oh, this guy liked me, da da da, blah blah. Well, as long as you're firm with yourself, you don't need to worry about that. Personally, you don't need to look for attention, because you're enriching what you're doing, and that's the important thing. Like, why should you lose your peace because someone didn't like? I think if you create your influence around you, that's what you could get. So you might get people that resonate with that. You create your own influence. This is what we're doing here. We're saying let's let them pay us for these things, and that could encompass everything. That could like feed into everything. If you vibe with that, you vibe with it. If you don't, you don't. We make it easier for you. We've given you all this extra stuff because nothing's done. Not because you think you want to come in and troll and whatever and you want to get a reaction, because nothing is done alone. That's the only reason. So, you know, that's more frustrating than anything. You think people are not going to be stingy? There's always that. But it's just how can we provide better, and how can we do the nicer things? Nicer things means something else to somebody else. Nicer things means go out and annoy people and do unlawful shit. You see how they twist it? It's not what it's proclaimed to be. So it's good to have like a greater understanding of your own rights at the end of the day. Just the most simple, if anything. You don't even need to worry about all this other fucking interest. It does help. The most simple is we have rights to our own peace, we have rights to petition in our own peace, and we have rights to our own crap, and to people, yeah. And there should be a fair exchange there. No one should override that. You have your right to your peace as well and to your crap, and it's the same thing there. Anyone would tell you that if they just, you know, they were just more knowing of their own rights and knowing of their own shit. But if you're taking orders from ill crap all the time, that's all you're gonna get. You're just gonna get like fucking whatever. You just need to rush out for this, so you feel it's justified to do that because of that. But is it really the right thing? Just because you need the money? But you know, people got to get the money. It's like you just need the money, so that's the. Well, it's always good to provide better options. So we'll take it, you know. At the end of the day, like, you know, it's not really much. We're doing no different than you are. We're trying to have some fun, and you know, transmute and things. But we're choosing to stand up front about it because we don't like the treatment we're getting personally, and we'd like to address it. No one else's issues if people can't even as much as use their own initiative to see it, because they want to make excuse and put up with it, and everyone will just fall in line and do the same thing. Like if they could sit you on the same comments, yeah, Why would you want to be an input on giving tips in the chat? Like when, for instance, when I was trying to look for sound samples the other day, I know I can look it up, but just for my app thing, because you know, and no one can be useful that knows music to put something in the comment. Oh look, try going there. There's a site there that's free. Whatever, nothing. But you'd rather put the same comment for a year and show people for a reaction. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's like it's not like you're expected to engage, but you look what people are doing with their time. Rather than provide something useful in the chat, at least there's not even that. Nothing. So you expect there to be any maturity with the behavior like that, for instance, and we could come up with better suggestions for our environments and shit like that. Forget about it. If they want to put you on that for another 2 years. It's kind of interesting. It's funny. We don't. It's like it's not the fact that that's going on. It's the fact that nothing is done and that's still going on. So it's like, okay, if people like, sure, you want to get a reaction, but what are we actually having to do in the real world? How it's affected? We're all being affected. So why don't we be a bit more mature and put it as a collective into something good that we all like doing? And tell these services and tell them push it. Tell them to adjust their dumb rules. That's so amazing, apparently, for the reason to come on, so we can do some more stuff, and you can have more enriching experiences and have more laughs. So there you go. It's really just how you transmute it. At the end of the day, it's like it's not. You see how it drives us? We go insane. We cuss everybody out. We say we're not going to put up with it, and we will, because we don't need to put up with situations that are not providing asset to the cause. We're just holding ourselves back. We're not focusing on things that, you know, we can gain out. You just want to come in here because you want attention. But I was like, you're getting more attention if we put it to something good. Because now you're coming in for attention and you're getting rewards. And you get to do your things as well. So people just you don't realize like the bigger portion of it. A lot of you just come in here. It's fine if you like to watch the games and our reaction, but you don't seem to be responsible with the environments we want to create, you know? That's really all we said, all our team had told you, hasn't we? Never mind reminding in a video recording. We don't mind reminding in a video recording. But to talk to you and to put emphasis on you and all that, no, it's like, you know, people, you have to pay your bit of the spectrum as well. Can't fall down on everybody else to do it. Just because, oh wow, they're just talking about it and look, they're living in a fantasy world. But look what you're putting up with. Equally. So, whatever. Carry on. It's very funny for you all to keep this shit going, really, because it's not the trolling that thingy. It's the fact that it's overriding other people's shit. People have a right to perform what they want. People have a right to have services that, you know, it's allocated for their interest. That's your birthright. You know, and you're taking the piss out of it, honestly. You're going against your own things. And you think it's a service, and then now yeah, all this stuff. It's like I train your communities, I train whatever, and use it for useful, not useless. Or useless to useful. There you go. You can learn from the useless. There's that as well. It's like the military. You want to learn from your mistake. Bring out better tech, better shit to learn from the shit. No, you're not learning nothing if you're going to keep headbanging each other because someone wants to do a Wicca program so that you can impress the entities over people being flabbergasted to hell. You're not learning nothing. You'll be learning something if you train your own communities, your own nations, and just that's it. No one needs to go to war over somebody else's territory. There you go. You've learned a lot. You could have cut down all the tech and all the crap. You've learned what was right for your soul and your sanity. Which is more important than anything. Not your dumb tech. And regardless, you have all this tech, and what do you do with it? You can provide so many more services, with your tech that you have. Like I said, reward us. Every time we go for a punch, they can reward us. Every time we make a music or a track, they can reward us. See, think nothing of it. Keep laughing. We'll take it at the end of the day. We all don't want to be more upfront. You want to go back to things that are still like whatever, putting pressure on you, and you want to come and blame it on others online for a bit of a self-loathe. We're not being responsible then. End of story. If you want to keep that shit going, you just want to pretend to a reaction all the time. See, this is the things. This is the things that you'll miss. It's the little things you. That's where they want you to look. The whole point. But think nothing of it. We're just chatting crap. We're just having a laugh with you online. Don't worry. So you can take the piss with your friends. Like it means anything. Had it meant something, had people have shared the information then, when we spoke about it then. Maybe by now we would have seen films, all kinds of stuff. Enjoy. Enjoy what we can do, because that's what, you know, we try to enjoy around it, as you can see. I would be so bothered about your fucking redundancy, we still wouldn't be going. But that's the thing in this day and age. We want to put each other down instead of actually picking someone up and saying, "Come on, let's support this. This is actually a good idea." That's the sad thing, really. You're gonna mean to tell me we spent more money to air on more shit and still nothing? Fantastic. Congratulations, what an achievement. Hope to learn one day. Maybe try not smacking into that pole here before you end up going anywhere else. Because these lot want to start a fight and you're going to Ribena the plants again. For a bit, so they can grow in a Kabbalah demon to control you. So every time you go past the street, it will shaft you one up the bum. There you go. It was meant to be for a reason, because they're telling you put your shit back on the monument and learn from that. Using it against each other like twats. Why don't you use it against the lizards that are trying to bite your head off? Why are you using it against each other for? Why are they supporting that? So these people can look at the wall forever and try and gather some more downloads of what's going on with over there. Why is this continuously happening? Nah, piss off. Sleep on it. It says coffee. Sleep on it. They're giving you all the chakra colours here. They're giving you green, red, everything. So they can entice you to go there again. Sleep on coffee. That's the best option you've got. Because it tastes so good. Gonna be a badass. Try putting that into something useful, not useless. And then maybe be a badass to get proper services. Proper services done. What are you doing? You flopping your bowels around for attention because you want someone to mess with you. But then now you've just discombobulated your chakra because now you've regretted that reason for happening. And now they have to control everything around that. Now they have to control the way you mingle in your relationships. Because you're all so out of fucking order, out of chaos. And now, believe it or not, you're going out and doing things for it as well. To enhance it even more. So instead of giving you proper services so you could put a show on for people to whack off online, you could get proper services by getting paid while you're giving them a show, just moving around the room. They're not going to give you that because they want you to do ill crap for goals instead. So to keep people sedated so they can jack one off, chug the chicken, flap the tails, or whatever you want to call it, the fish. For a bit of attention because you had a rough night, someone's going to give you a nice massage with honey on it, maple syrup. But because you can't trust what you're getting into, you got to make sure that's whatever. All this fucking ins and outs, unnecessary, waste of time. If it's not aligning with the things, what's the point? Piss off. I'm not going to waste my time. Now you've just discerned all of ins and outs just because you want a bit of whatever bowel. You wanna tweezer someone's pubic hair. Wow. Instead of sorting out proper services to keep people stable so they have more of a direction with what relationships they want to get into. Maybe that might help. Idiots! Idiot! Pay us! Give us more services! Help your communities! You're all twats! While people sleep on coffee. If you can wake up on coffee, then you'll sleep on it again. Because the shit that they put in there it'll wake you up slightly and then it'll put you back to sleep. So that when you go to your job, you're doing it, but you're not doing it. And then you're doing it so they can elect you over everybody else. So people can run around for drugs. And people can run around to get some money and whatever. At least did you know these people used to have 3 jobs, 5 jobs, 10 jobs before they ended up being bums. Why? Because the state doesn't care about you. It's gonna shit light frequencies at you and still there. It's not gonna run to you. It's not gonna manifest legs and run to your home and pay your crap. No, because you realise that these buildings are there to control your crap, so you're having to pay for it in the first place. So the buildings would have been nonsense. I would have put it for the homeless. Let the homeless live in there. Instead of stealing the properties from people, idiots. And occupying it. So you can siphon off people. You're all jokers, honestly. Once you realise the whole fucking game, it's like it takes the piss. You're breezing through this. And they want you to yakuza. Never mind the yakuza and the real. They want to make it look so flashy. Oh, the programming has just even got started. Not even getting started. That's why they should be paying you immediately. And then you can revamp or reverse the process. If they want to try and recruit you in their agency, in their games, because everyone wants to be a badass on Call of Duty when they were young and they want to be a soldier, you could reverse the process. They could be paying you, and all these cunts that are sat there hiding in their careers office can train their community immediately. And there you go. Now you've got a full service of training and everything. Piss off. You're all idiot. I don't know what you're putting up with. I really don't know why you still put it up with this. Like I said, make your social media right. You've got social media. You're connecting with millions all around the world. What are you doing? Someone wants to look at your bum. That's great, but what's in it for them? A bit of a whack off, a whack session. Chug the chicken. Chug the funny. And what of it? You're having to do stuff you don't want to do now. Because now you're just being looked at as a mannequin more than whatever. What are you feeling? What things do you like to see on the platform? Are they going to pay you? Is there genuine services? Just create more fucking online services and just put that woman online talking to you about settings and bettings with every fucking service. So now you've got no chance. Maybe just about posting on Rumble so you can get away with anything. Just about. They're not paying you still. There's no excuses. We should be doing a lot, honestly. Ribena. So maybe you can manufacture a new Ribena. Be more natural. Get your own Ribena and mix it. At least you know you're doing it yourself. You can get cherry, you can get prune concentrate, you get all kinds. You can mix it with aloe vera and all kinds of stuff. Even though it's packed with sweeteners and sugar, it's still got some health benefits. You still get the aloe vera bits with it. It's all right. That will revitalize. But what of that if you're not paying us? You're not giving us proper services. What of the Ribena Fest? If we want to get our own Ribena, we can't. Get cheap Ribena. We're just laughing with you. You know what I mean? It's nice to have a little laugh, isn't it? It's best when we don't say anything, but it's not bad if we just chill. Because you know, not even ancient has been reminding people. Don't need to waste our energy. Already enough that we're providing suggestions as it is. And where are we getting started? It all has to come from us, does it? You fit up a bigger part of the whole, you know. You play a big major role in this equinox. In this solstice, whatever. Look what you're doing. You're flapping one online. Like Santos says, down and out, not up and out. Come on, you can't. Let's do better services. Let's open up the platforms. Come on, what are you doing? We're airing on lots of services to tell you this. We spent more money and still nothing. Are you mad? We don't care for the attention. We care for nice services and better rewards. For everybody, for what you want to do. So you can give people a show healthily. You don't have to keep begging for goals and meeting goals. What goals? They want you to wish on stars so they can print you on a star. A new flag for a new territory. Exactly. But what of it if you're not gonna, if you've been learning, all the Yakuzas that they put out so far have been saying the same monologue, and still we're not doing anything about it. They're just reminding you, waste of time. So what are you doing with it? How are you making that waste of time? So next time when they do a new Yakuza, it will say, what a valuable way to spend my time. Because maybe we did a beating session, but we went and got some rewards on the go, in the game. The games will be learning from our behaviour, but because reality is such a botch, and they want to egregore everything to fucking hell, that's why they got to base games on that as well, and not give you damn crap. So to let you know how you feel, so they can stroke your ego a little bit, not give you anything. They're playing you, so you can harass people to get them to do shit that they should, whatever you haven't do. You don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Even if you have to for the time being, but you know, we've got lots you could do. As we've provided and stuff, you know, or what you want to provide. Come on. Don't need to sit on the same fucking things for another million years. Hoping that they're going to trend something one day. No, they'll put you on a comment for another year, watch. For another year. Mark my words. Or no, not all, because we're lying to you. A new update that didn't change anything. See, keep enjoying your fire fists. There you go. New creative ideas for your worlds or whatever. I don't know. Maybe you could use pyrokinesis whilst you're giving people a session. I don't know. You can apply it in your rewards or your trinkets. You use that to row the boat and you're smacking them one with it. Yeah, that's lovely. The only result to that is the dungeon people in Castlevania. That's who they'll put you as if you keep doing this shit. And you don't give us some proper rewards, you kids. Not demigod. Demi nothing. Demi, you've just committed genocide on your own people, you pricks. All that money. Ribena Fest. More Ribena. There you go. Them plants took some Ribena. Come back as to shaft you. It's going to turn into, like I said, it's going to turn into the alien tail. These things. Instead of the twigs and the leaves, it's going to turn into an alien tail. So watch out when you walk past it. You can have an orgy fest with your friends. Scrapyard. Well, if you can make this out of scrapyard, anything's possible, isn't it? More accidents. Well, it just shows what of it. If you're just gonna use it like this and drive it straight into the fucking whatever. Oh my god. Bit like Dead Rising when you can combine things together. They use it like a kid's bike and you can combine it with another thing to create a skewer thing. So you can the zombies' limbs go flying everywhere. Runs them over. That's why the Star Wars characters opted out. They left. They're like, I'm not gonna help you humans anymore, because they abused it. So all the AIs, all the robots, they could have helped. They said we're not gonna help them. Their own people are treating each other like trash. Look what they're doing. They're not taking the hint already. What exactly? Some vehicle. Waste of time, waste of energy, waste of potential. Whatever. Well, maybe that might be a safer option than whizzing around in your vehicles, perhaps. So you got into an accident and you were fine. There you go. So maybe you could learn something from this. Safer. Piss the traffic off somewhere else. You got people racing up the single lane like nothing when they're trying to get to somewhere so they can chill, and they can't because they have to worry about some lunatic. There's a Resident Eviling on the thing, up the road. Someone's trying to get home. Who cares about your dumb theories and your dumb fucking services? What of it? If you're just gonna opt one off the fucking traffic. Taking the piss. Safer options. They used to say all the concrete as well used to be grass as well. Before these crazies decided to now build streets for the cars, for your vehicles. Safer options. Safer nothing. That's what I'd like to see. More safety. So more safety means get the shit off the road completely and put it somewhere else, away from the animals as well, perhaps. So they don't have to put deer signs, so you don't smack into a deer. Better forms of transport. Bring back the go-karting. That might be nice, and you can have a little roof, and you can have there's some heating in there and some cooling. There you go, sorted. If you want more people in there, you can build double the go-kart, safer. See, lots could be thought of, and look what you sat on. You want a reaction? You're getting more than a reaction. All of you cunts. You're getting more than reaction. We're giving ideas. You've provided nothing. You sat in your departments, siphoning off people. For another 100 years. Not even minus. Because they knew they were being dossed about, so they had to take the piss out of each other to go along with it. So much for a diploma. The experience is useful if you put it into something useful.
Yeah.
Useful to useless. And then useless to useful, so it could work that way as well if you learn from it. And what have we learned? We're still doing the same crap and expect different results or whatever. In the same departments, in the same shit. Nothing. Evolve your tech to do it for you. Because you've just run people off on you run people up. You get what I mean? Rush people in there with no sense of clarity, no sense of thought for themselves. Ridiculous. So we could do a mission for another program. And it's never ending. Put this on thingy. Whatever. Airplanes, yeah, we could carry on. In the air as well.
Yeah.
You might have a better chance in the water. Faster stuff, I don't know. Safer options. You're playing Medal of Honor Airborne. Ooh, you're in for a treat on that game. I can still remember in my head the word mission on that game. Bunch of flabbergasts. I've got an idea. Let's go and get some recipes for some Ribena, so we can make some proper Ribena, so we're not fogged. Maybe that might help us through moving around a little bit. All these new animations that they added. Wow. Does it mean crap? Pay us. That's how they fix your focus. Oh, they love. Oh, look, we got face camera. We got this. Yeah, whatever. Pay us. That will make up for it. So you can come back and smile and laugh with your friends again. Come on, this shit is sincere. Let's do some proper services. Stop fucking around. Honestly, y'all are missing out on opportunities that you're just wasting. You have a chance to be a community, and look what you're doing. Communityless, not community. You want to go for a committee instead.
Time to dig in. Not bad.
You can get a laugh, that's good. Thank you. Cheers. Carry on. I hope one day we can all make some money, so you don't have to constantly oil your crap to death. We can do some proper, nice, natural burgers and better things. People are not stuck on the same fucking crap, congregating outside of McDonald's constantly for a fish fillet or a chicken wallop or whatever. I don't know. This guy, he's just telling you the cunts! Running into your poles. You've got nowhere else to go. The guy was running into the... You can hack through that. Oh, the plant's opened the door for us. Did you see that? It's got a plant on the door as well. plant display. You know, to tell you, they say the gyms are a portal on Instagram. Yeah, you're talking about all this shit, yeah, and all this shit. But what of it? If you're not doing proper services, I don't care about all this ins and outs. I want proper services. It will mitigate all of that. You can piss this shit off completely. All the fucking imps will go back to their dimensions in there. Problem to the solution, or solution to the problem, however you want to look at it. More side stuff to get more upgrades, so that they could give you the privilege to reward, so you could do more punches and kicks and all this other crap, and buy more stuff. Go to show in reality, that's a different story. We should be trained. You should already be training your communities, you twats. You should already be training them how to get around. You should already be training. Already a service there. Already. Not go out and do it in a certain way, so that you could just control the way people should do it and the way people do it. Everyone can learn at their own abilities and the things that they like to do. No, let's do it in a certain way, because we've got some weird incentives we're not going to tell you about until we end up really happening, and then that's another story. Have not been a waste of time. It wouldn't have been a waste of time if people just got their acts together now. And then there might be a new dialogue for you. You might say something different then. But then you could remind us with that. So we could think that we've learned something then. Top tech company, and you still got all that top tech, and you still got no rewards. So what's the point? I'm making the music, I'm playing the games, we're putting the energy, we're putting energy into the shit, and you're not giving us anything. So much for your tech. Tech nothing. Tech to blast a laser in the sky and hope it doesn't land on anyone. Cunts. Your valors mean nothing if you're not training in communities. And your own nations. Headbang each other for another 100 years. Carry on. Scrapyard. Well, maybe if we can develop that, maybe we might be getting somewhere. It might be safer for your towns and cities and whatnot. You could go and get some free-range deads to put in between your bowel, but you'll be safer to travel there to get it. If you want to take a corner, you'll be fine. If you crash into somebody, it wouldn't be, well, you know, however the speed limit is. They could put it at a really decent speed limit, or crash into some whatever. Something reasonable. Dog face. Pork face, because you're still eating goose's bums and pig's bums. I think that's going to give you clarity, but it doesn't matter. If you have a sense of discernment, that's good enough. If you just know if that's good enough. What you do is really up to you, and how you treat your temple. But it's always good when you go for more of the, you know, the clarity things, because you can just get more clarity. You get the idea. Dream piping, not dream. They can restrict you from having astral dreams. just smacked him one across the plants. That was the Ribena and the plant influence, because we watered the Ribenas with their blood. And we were battering him earlier. We were fighting. So the Ribena incanted something for him to get whacked on one across the other end of the plant.
Excuse me.
Great. Well, save them knuckles for something useful. I want to tell you. These people are just constant. Can't stop bullshit. Superpowers. How do I lock on? What's going on here? Oh, how amazing, yeah. Pink as well. Pink chakra. Rose quartered.
Excuse me.
Do you remember that game we played, the chant or whatever? Talks all about that. Jessica, she's her name or something, goes into this spiritual, holistic course or whatever place, and all the chakras are used against it. You see that? They're telling you in the game, you twats. Crystal lamps and all that bollocks. The leader was behind something sinister, and so they ended up. It could be the other way. All the chakras discombobulated. For dark Wicca practices. That's what you could take. You know, you got all these lights going off yet again. Especially when they talk about all this stuff, like, it's really good. Take advantage. Especially personal integration, like healing. That's important. But when they have you do things still. And for a certain convenience, it contradicts what you're getting. And especially if they're using that for their own convenience as well. The Zodiac and all that stuff as well.
Right.
So you're not really alchemizing it for real. You're just doing it for some other thing, and then justifying that it's the case because that's what people have got to do. But if you think about it, no, that's not humanity too. Humanity is preserving and protecting, and actually providing better services and better rounders for people to minimize the effect. But what do? We still oppress people, and we still fucking whatever. And we still practice unlawfully and all this other shit. So it's not right. We need to fix this shit immediately. It's good to have it in the recordings either way. Like, we don't. What's the point? We've said enough. Our points or haven't at all. It doesn't exist. But you know. Each to their own. Whenever you come to your own fruition, of like, come on, let's do something about this. You know, we seem to be so interested in being in the online world. So like, what are we making of it then? Instead of just like running around for the same expectations and the same fucking things and the same whatever. Like I said, that's why we're not here to entertain you. We're just here to. Well, we can be funny, but as you said, let's get some shit done. Stop wasting each other's time. If people even clicked on to even get to that point, because of the 100 times out of 100 their incentive will be another thing. You know, just what you all are doing basically. Another 100 of you. It's never ending. We're not putting it into anything like that's actually going to build our media space. Does it provide better for people, more for people, give back, let people express themselves. Go along with it, whatever. Maybe try and better your traffic, and maybe you can be getting somewhere. So you can preserve a lot more things. I don't know. There you go. They're telling you in the game, taking the piss.
Yeah.
No, you get to use it. Great. If you need to hit, you go to the thing. You know, a bit mile away, you can still get there. It's energy efficient enough for you to get there. White soda as well. All the colours. Explode. Well, I was thinking maybe that, but the same with the collar. You can have red protection. Oh, hell with it. Oh, how useful. Flabbergast. Well, you know, you can have safer options. But what if it is flabbergast? They're telling you flabbergast, so botch the idea completely. I mean, they already have scooters, don't they? So I guess it makes up for it if it still gets you. But maybe something a bit more, yeah, so it can get you further. In the town and city, for instance. You can think of ideas yourselves, you know, we don't have to come up with them. But people don't, that's the problem. What you choose to do with your time, that's another story. So, you know, we do that rather than... So if we have to lead by example, may that be the case. And we don't even want it to come from us, really. You know, everyone should be really asking these things. Should be saying, well, why are they not paying us? Why are they not opening up shit? Why are they not providing better options for our things out there, everywhere? Shouldn't just have to come from us. Peace of mind, less headache. Like we can get on with our games and just chill. We're just giving you a bit, just to stroke your ego in between, but we're not doing it to entertain you. Just remember that. Because people always run for more, they take advantage. You want more, piss off. You're not doing anything yourself. People sit there and drain their energy and you're not doing anything yourself. Piss off. Becomes a waste, like a waste of energy. And it's good enough that we remind in the videos for him to pay us. That's good enough, really. Open up your shit so you can stream more. Where am I going? Gather 10 or more allies. Just getting accumulating points. They have like a devil thing over there look, before you battle them. That's all you need to know, really. They put a pineapple outside so you can wish to get one. Well, if you pay us like for the millionth time, we can afford it. And maybe go to proper places where they do the pineapple more fresh, and you're not buying fucking weird crap. Local shit. So they could suck all the pineapple juice out of it, and all you're getting is the skin. And put it as a monument, as a reminder. So they can keep you shafting for fucking burgers. Oh, just reminded me. Thank you very much. Maybe meant to be. Oh. Well, no wonder why we're not getting anywhere. We want to be concerned about shit like this, blocking path. What would we do blocking? And I think you wouldn't have to rush. It's just unbelievable. So they make it inside. Oh, it just really makes you think. Right. I don't even want to go into it. It's pointless, worthless, pointless, waste of energy. You can already see the programming. Oh, that's fucking insane. Useless to useful. Piss off, you fucking twat. I think it's better if you start paying us and giving us better rewards, so maybe we can get our things online and we have the money to do it. Then we won't have to bum rush all the time to these things, and you can get it all, just whatever. Bring it all upon ourselves. Don't even realize it. Unbelievable. But don't worry, we're just chatting crap with you online. Don't worry. I know what we're talking about. We're confused. Worthless. Want to pretend to a reaction and don't want to do crap yourselves. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And then you want to come back blaming again? Spoil. It's not even the word. Emotional drainers. Mention knowledge. Bring it upon ourselves. Self-infliction. Is that the right word? Let the game do the talking. We've had enough. We keep saying that and we make points anyway. Some things are funny. Better we could less drain though. You all take advantage and use us. You're not doing anything with the information that's provided, or hell, even providing things yourself. You expect everybody else to do it. No, just fucking selfish, honestly. You can make sure you're good is the most important thing, but you're gonna tell me I'm hiring on more shit, and you mean to tell me no one's got any ideas that's gonna turn a lot of things around? Nonsense. You're all being not just siphoned upon. Hellbound forever. We don't start doing pertaining to our communities, and we don't start providing better services. Hellbound, not even forever. For eternity as well, and after. Come on, sort it out. Your nuisances. It doesn't matter to us. We're not going to keep reminding you anyway. It's good enough that we say in the videos as it is. Just keep spying and hogging other people's fucking shit and fucking whatever, just taking advantage and trying to get a reaction and report and chuck people off and all this other crap that you'll do for another 100 years. Just carry on. And do nothing. Because you'd have thought, you'd have hoped you wanted to do something then and aware your community and spread the information. All the best. Generation that don't even want to help themselves, just want to sit on a reaction. And want people to babysit them. With reactions and dumb things and whatever. People wouldn't imagine what your would be like in the real. Never mind the internet. We're not even human, so we don't know. We just shapeshift to exchange with your technology. That's the only reason we're sharing it. Can I balance my shit? Or are you gonna still give me a hard time? Your own technology is being used against you. I've been giving you. Every time I move my phone to try and stand it and I'm having a hard time trying to do it, you should be paying us. You could track it on the app. Since you want to spy on us and have all this technology and use these gatekeepers to do even more of it. I would have got paid for doing all this. Pay us. Fucking cunts. It's like having a little dance. The things that hold the thing is flapping up, so it's dancing the phone around. Getting psychedelic. So you can watch as worth it as it is, without getting chucked off or reported again. Because you can't get your own services right, you can't even log in for a start. And you're having a hard time and there's enough setting it up. Whatever. These things, they don't appreciate it. People, you take advantage. I say take advantage in a useful way, not useless. Tell them to pay us. Every time we get kicked off or whatever mishap, we get paid. We didn't lose anything. Every time you want to be ignorant, you didn't lose out on anything because you got something out of it. Happy days. But it's another story on here. Bowel fucking eaters and bowel obsessors in here. and weirdos and sex pests and people that judge you because you have a bit of like squiggly crap with your controls and your wires, whatever, over the information that we're providing. What can you expect from that? Not even 100 years will encompass that type of thinking. Sit you on that forever. So you could be judgmental rather than doing something about your services, you pricks. Which everybody's using, and everyone, you know what I mean, being mistreated. Come on! Faffing us about! And go to show, is it all that worth it? Just so I can run for you without some mishap, because your services are poor and they just have the tendency to chuck people out more than you even put up alive in the first place, and not reward you dumb shit and not give you anything to do. What? How rewarding? Considering this is trending and you're fucking shit, especially. It's not worth it. Starve on a reaction for another minus 100 years. Or if even then. Would have probably not even clicked onto something then. Stay asleep on coffee. That's the best advice I can give you. Stay asleep on coffee. take community. Read the results you see, unfortunately. Unfortunately, as unfortunate as it may sound. Don't want to do shit, you expect everybody else to entertain you. That's why we're getting fuck all. Fuck all of much to do, and no proper services, and they're not paying us. So you can sit there for another 100 years and do the same crap. Fucking moron. If I were you, I'd fuck off. That's all we can tell you as an induction. Because we're about to get on with our crap by reminding them to pay us and to give us better services. While you lot holding each other's fucking crotch. Piss off. Filth. Don't need it in here. Never did, never asked for it. We just wanted to stream. Oh, we are, should I say. But with a lot more flexibility, while you all hold each other by the fucking fingering. Doing fuck off for anybody. Fuck off, mate. No one's interested. Fuck off. Get out. Best thing you can do for yourselves. Not being responsible as a community, no one's interested. You lot might be. Hold each other by the crotch, maybe, yeah. Have to be responsible one day. And we could be chucking you out, but we choose not to. And not for any other reason that you can sit there and starve on it. Because people have told you as many videos as we have. Or just giving you a perspective at least. One of many. Starve ego, not starve what you're hearing. And it's not what you're hearing because it sounds something different for our planet. So we're doing something different completely. You've been desensitized by your environments too much. So it's not allowing you to think for yourself. And you're just mimicking the same behaviour everywhere. And everyone doing the same thing. That's why you'd think you'd get a lot. Or fucking drop your pants at an instant. Online. So weird stuff. You can't put that same emphasis into bettering your fucking shit on a community platform. Piss off. Just shows. A place where all like-minded minds connect. And different. Like-minded nothing. Robots. Like-minded sit there and wish on it for another 100 years. Won't leave anyone alone. won't take the just to be the better example for their communities. Don't sit there and waste everybody else's time. What of it? Let's get the body. As I said again, don't think we're giving you a reaction, by the way. Just because you may think so. No. A reminder for the coding. Not so we can give you a reaction. The frustration of the things that have not been changed is the reason we're frustrated. Because things have not changed yet, you'd think. Caring about anything that you're trying to bring. What a nuisance or shit that you're trying to game in here. There's enough of it as it is. Not doing nothing about it. That's why you continuously choose, ignorantly, to persist in what you are doing. And you have no encompassing of the situation that we're all dealing with here. So...
Yeah.
If you had a bit of consideration, not even just for yourselves, for the fact that everybody's using the platforms, everybody uses services out there, whatever, and we can make it more viable for everybody, then it's meaningless, okay? Meaningless. If we're not gonna get together proper fucking programs of causes to give us back, for them to fucking pay us, and for them to open up the platform so we can do as we like to express, and they want to talk about fucking protection, it can be done properly. Protection, yes. Of course, but you use it for your own conveniences. You're not using it for the point intended. There's a difference. Protection for the community means protection for the streamer, for them to be able to express what they like. You know, fair enough, what is sensible anymore when you all do ill crap anyway? They can express what they like, they're not harming it, but just expressing their stuff. They like to stream a movie, they like to stream a nipple clamp, they want to clip it on their nipple from on the shirt or whatever they want to do. That's for one. That's protection for the streamers. Protection for the community as well. Also, but you could allow the people to be able to stream stuff. So open that fucking crap up, as we keep reminding you. And also, pay us for every time we're using your pathetic services. Not so you don't have to have people running on there for begging all the time. You can give us proper rewards, so people don't need to keep coming back in here and asking you, what are you doing? Trying to decipher and unravel, which is not even unraveled, it's already so blatant as it seems, why they're not giving us proper services and why we're having to pay for fucking shit that we should have to pay for, and all the above. And being forced into things, perhaps. What do you think? What planet are we living on? Oh, we're living on this one, but we're putting up with it. So there you go. That's the planet you're living on. You're putting up with it. And that's why we're not just, you know, said what we had to say, or our team did. It's already, that's it. We've said it then. People had the responsibility to share then. Why should we sit there a year fucking later, 2 years later, 3 years later, 5 years later, 10 years later, and entertain you? 10 years later! You would have had the responsibility to do something then. Could have had lots of things going on by now. I want to take the lot, take the loot, take the fucking greed for the criteria, da 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 da. We don't seem to consider the environment around us and what we're creating and what people like doing. What brings people together? What do people share in common interest? Because we're just rushing around with no clarity, aimlessly. We just want attention all the time. Are you getting attention? Let's do something about this crap. What are you waiting for? I see so many opportunities, but they would rather bombard you with Ubisoft firing an employee from their job. That's their first priority. That's what they'd rather. Oh wow! Why don't you hire your own community that are playing games to work on the game with you, so they can be a gaming character in the game? How about that? Don't have to go through any of their works and any of their crap. It's all a waste of time. To end up getting to that, piss off. I would have seen lots of opportunities going on, and we could have been in the game by now. And we could have been in like whatever. Just think of so many options, so many things. You waste we have to come up with the ideas. Y'all can't come up with anything. A gym idea where you can work out at home and get paid for it for working out at home. Something in the music. If you like playing your DJ and you like doing music, you're getting paid on in the actual system. Come on, what are you doing? We're obviously covering the TV realms and the games and movies, and they should open that up for everybody. And they should be paying us and all the services and everything. Yeah. All your platforms should be paying us also. We're going to remind you again. You focused on a lot apparently, and that's okay. Do what you have to do. It's alright, blah blah blah. But we focused on a lot apparently, haven't we? When we look on the broader area of things. Okay, moving on. What should I say? Well, we've already said it. And the enlightenment is when we do it. Because we'll receive the results then. Nothing but the naked truth. It doesn't matter. Even if you are naked. What difference would it make? People still do it. And what of it? That's how you know you're being duped. Not even then. Until you become a skeleton. Hopefully not one day. Come on! Wake up! Stay asleep on coffee! Well, your eyes do the talking. Maybe we can learn from that, so we could less deplete our energy. Thank you very much. And more in the size, because it's already telling you in the size and the things that they're doing. Anyway, the gestures and everything. It's telling you enough. Better. Peace of mind. I strongly recommend, and I'm looking up to that personally myself, because after the energies that we've drained, oh please, thank you very much. Just keep wishing on biting that pineapple over there, and then having enough to get one. Oh, shut up. Shut up! Do you remember the videos where we were like, shut up, shut up? I see.
Yes.
Spirit lust, if we don't get started, what are you waiting for? Walk around with all these things, nothing of it. Chitter, pay us! We're trying to service people by giving them some drive and some ideas and whatever, and you're not going to pay us. That's more than a service. Fucking crazy. Don't you reckon? No, you got to be some part of a wicked program. You got to do some blood sacrifice rituals to get something. Piss off. That's what you do to your own people. And treating them as nothing but naked sculptures as well. Instead of healthy naked sculptures, where people get to enjoy healthy alignments and healthy energies that align with them, rather than whatever, all this other fucking crap. So that to sedate your mind with nonsense, just to keep you there, wishing on it. How to put that energy to good use, provide better services, provide better things, whatever. Better to other people would mean pertaining to their bowels, tickling their bowels, and then wanting more of it because they're sad and upset that they didn't get the result that they wanted. That's what better is to mean to a lot of people. Better means to a lot of people to sit there and take advantage of the fact that there's lots of opportunities, and they take advantage of it and they contort it and twist it and do nothing with it for their own convenience. When we say better, it means fairness across all borders for different people and different entities, and practicing your shit fairly. That's what that means. It doesn't mean so that you can go out and fucking people are trying to bring you shit. People are trying to stream more to you, and you sit there and take advantage of it by kicking people off because you want a reaction. But whatever works for you, I guess. People could only try, really. But no, because we look at it as like nothing, but just beggars online. And just people just faffing each other about because they think whatever, just low vibrational shit. What do you expect? Supposedly what y'all are doing is very high vibrational, and it's gonna really do a lot for our fucking environment, supposedly. I mean, it would have happened if that was the case. Fortunately, that's not how it works, unfortunately, right? You'd think that you could sit there and whatever, pertain to all these nice temptational things, but then you look at another side to it, and then you're laughing. Because you realise what of it, if this is what it comes with. So maybe try betting a relationship with yourself. That's why they always say go within. So you have more sense of direction and you're not fucking hitting your head in the lamppost. Because there's advantaged people taking advantage and users. Unfortunately, they're yet to learn their lesson once they bump their head a million times on the fucking signpost. So maybe then, just maybe, who knows? We'd hope to never get somewhere, ever. I think if you just provide, not even just the basic necessity, anybody, just proper services, things, whatever, everybody could take advantage. Happy days. Even if you were working on something, it doesn't matter. You're still getting rewarded. If you had a mental health, if you had whatever, you're still getting rewarded for that. Because you probably use that mental health to go and make a song, and you're getting some money. See? You don't think! You'd rather sit there and make it other people's problems. You'd rather sit there and take other people's time online. And troll other people online. Piss off. Because at least did you know you had something come that was not even once in a blue moon. You don't see it. People are addressing shit. Let's do something. And you take advantage of it still. I'd like to see more people addressing this. Why should it have to come from us? It's utter fucking mortifying if you ask me. That's why it's really solely not really our responsibility. We're trying to just enjoy the experience, as you can see, and just make us jokes in between and maybe whatever. But we're not going to keep whatever. We can't keep fucking draining, putting our time and energy, blah blah blah, giving you what you know. You have to pay that end of the spectrum as well, and you have to do it. You have to speak out. You have to speak out as well. Can't just leave it up to us. We're covering an area that people love to relate to because everybody likes TV. So why not open that space, for instance? See, we've given an idea and we've provided it as many times as we have. But look what we're still sat on. So that's more convenient than sorting out your shit today. Like, oh, let's bring our concerns forward. You've got emails, you've got feedbacks. You can put your queries across. What are you doing? If people have 100,000, please do us a favor. Message YouTube so you can upload, remove the 24-hour. So you can upload as much as we want. Same with Instagram. If you can go to Dublin and speak to the people in the Meta, tell them, knock off the crap so people can upload what they want on there as well. Same for Odyssey. Tell them to turn off their credits. So you can upload as much as you want, and you can upload any file type you want, not just fucking MP4 and whatever, the MKV as well. I had to convert that shit. It took us nearly a whole day. Well, it was alright, but you know. I'm just saying. What are you doing? This is all the time and energy that you're choosing to troll in here and be an idiot in here. You could have done all these things within the year that we've been mentioning what we've been mentioned. But look what you decide to do still. I could only tell you, and at least it's recorded.
Yeah.
So it's what you do with the information personally. If you take information from all these people talking about all these things, it's what you do with it. It's not just illy-nilly. So you could tickle some pork around your bowels and dance, have a little dance show with your friends so they can eat it off your bowel. No, do something about it. So we got better services so that it would be more mediated. It wouldn't be as chaotic. That's what you want. So even if there's knobheads, it still wouldn't override anything. You see, you don't think about your safeties, your precautions. What safety? Y'all want to tamper with your bars for a bit of fun. You wouldn't mind opening up your fucking shit for everybody. Now you're just letting in a whole portals of fucking madness come in now. This is the practices that y'all put up with. I mean, they'll give you all that anyway, won't they? These systems and whatever. They'll give you dental, they'll give you this, they'll give you health, they'll give you whatever. In inquiring that you do as they say. So you're alright anyway. We're just well, actually, not really, but you can use it to your advantage in a way. So there's that. But they just want you to completely deplete your energy. There's nothing there's no, and because of that, there's no services. That's why I said instead of people slutting to that, why don't you have an app to track your shit, give you payments instantly? So if you're traveling across the country because you need to get to somewhere, you're getting rewarded every time you're traveling there, because that's a tragedy in itself, going there with your car. You're getting rewarded. And then when you if you like traveling, people love traveling so much, they like to ask them questions so much, supposedly. You could travel on the go. When you're traveling, you can get money. So you can afford to put on your next trip. So if you want to go and shake your bum to some coconuts in Hawaii, you can. Because now you've just saved enough when you travel to fucking whatever, to Antarctica. So you can go and swim with the Area 51 alien. Or whatever, you can go and explore some aliens. You know, what are you all doing? I see lots of opportunities. You're just you'll see just taking the piss out of each other online, and psyoping each other for attention because it wasn't good enough, and you want someone to attention to you. You see, you're just hopscotching from one after the other. You don't know what you want. You're lost. You just want constant gratification. You can't seem to get over. I was like, well, why are we not creating the spaces allocated for the people that like to align with that energy? It might be a bit nicer. Now you're having not knobheads, you're having more people that are aligning with your field. That's nice. You're having more things to do in the community, which grants more freedom and expression. Could do that. Never mind their demand, do that. We're going to tell them to pay us because they're fucking cunts and they should immediately pay us. But we could at least do that. The least we could do is make our communities more open and safe and nicer for people so they could express themselves. As a reminder in the coda, we used to say this in the recording. The whole game has been based on what we're saying. We're not even playing the game. That's a game in itself. Sadly, as it seems, or sounds. They need to make a whole game on what we're saying. So that becomes a whole conspiracy. And they can make a game about it. That would be good. You trying to tell people online, they can make a whole game about it. And then you get to the part of the story to end up realising that what we achieved if we're not really doing anything about it. Sit there and make another 6 games about it. Another 7 games. Difference. Waste. They're not paying you. That's why I'm looking forward. You're looking forward to Bumsex to Requiem. Oh, please. I'm looking forward to it too, so that I can tell them to pay us. Because even though they sealed they sealed everyone's fate by Dead Souls, we're gonna tell them pay us, you cunts, so you could bell tower your fucking Dead Souls back to the dimension where it's allocated, so it doesn't interfere with other people's grounding. They want to interfere with your grounding as well. Are they mad? That's why we got all the forks ready, all the tuning forks here, Sophie Gear frequency, as a reminder and as being ready as you can ever be. Every time we do a Leon execution, that's a fork hit. We're gonna hit a fork. And they're not gonna pay us. Leaving with your order. What do you expect? These lot are just whatever. You're bribing with fucking crazies. Someone's trying to do their. Someone's just trying to get by. What do you expect? Go to find out that they're all working in on it, and then you're laughing then. Just like all the other games. Reminded again.
What?
So that guy can tell me what when I reply to a comment that you sold 20 million copies over skewered, but you're not gonna open up. What the fuck? You're not gonna pay us. He was like, what? The same thing as he said. Confused. Well, as I said, if you provide proper services, you would have mitigated that situation immediately. It would have been less. I'm telling you, you could have minimized all these crime rates. You fucking laughing, mate? What police and all this intelligence? What's the point? I thought your job. You're all playing with each other's bowels in the offices. You're not doing any work. Only when it gets to a state of emergency, then you will go and do something. And not even then. Dead Rising style. See, more Ribena. Ribena fest. We've got more Ribena going on. This bee is trying to getting some downloads, not to smack into the pole. So he's more sedated by that than the fight. That's good. He switched on that one. We made some friends. He switched on. It was like, remove your things. I don't know. Some other kind of light or something. I don't know. The place is too uncontained as it is. People might end up smacking into poles. Someone might bodge someone's shoulder, like earlier in the game. Someone broken their shoulder. You have more free space. You know when they block the road so you can walk on the street as much as you want. So you can go to the shopping centres. You're doing yourselves a favour. You're obstructing everybody because you want people to be on the sidewalk. Yeah, again, they end up smacking into each other one because someone's rushing. Someone doesn't have a bit of space to walk because these lot are rushing 20 miles per hour down the road. You want to make sure you don't get smack into one, so you get smacked back into the pole again. Piss off. It's all tragedy. You're all living around tragedy and you're not doing anything about it. Thank you for saving me. Well, that's lovely. Perhaps we'll save 100 other of you if we just done the things that or whatever. If people use their own initiative for a change, not their own fucking whatever. Some other influence that's causing that to begin with. Oh, it's all good, you know what I mean? It's nice and funny. You can have fun around these iterations. Oh, look! Got the ultimate glory. Well, that's good. Happy days, everyone's happy. Well, let's make it even more happier and do some services, proper services, so more people can be happy. And you would have embellished the situation a little bit.
What the hell?
She wants some love. Well, before we get there, we'd like to understand the energies of what we're dealing with first. Because what's the point if you're just going to rush in and then you end up realizing it's not. What's the point? You're just disappointing yourself. People end up learning on their own accord. I mean, it might differ for a lot of people. It might be easy for you because you solo, so you don't really care. Like you just do your own things. Some people might have to go through all that. So everyone's learns. But eventually you click on that. Go with what aligns with your energy. It's better. It's a small peace of mind. I mean, it's really relative how you look at it. It's up to you. Everyone got a choice. But I would have saved all that hassle if people are not being rushed around, so that people don't have to get into things with all that, and then bullshit. You want to put money in front of relationships, so that in relationships people want to just be in it because of the money. Oh, piss off! But if you had better services, you wouldn't have to contort it like that. See? It's all backfire. What to do so I can get near this woman's fucking tits and fonder her tits or her belly button? Oh wow, how amazing! It's great. Or on the precedent of what? That you need. She wants money off you, or he wants money off her, or whatever. Piss off. That's not true. That's not nice. Something healthier is, oh look, that was cool, that was enriching. It was enriching to spend some time. Maybe we wanted to get a burger because we've got enough to get it. We did something we liked. You did a painting, you got some money. I did some music, I got some money. Now we can go and get a burger. Happy days. Fucking conditioning, you see? The conditioning is unreal. It still carries on. You'd think we've learned something by now. Well, maybe try and get through that lesson first before we maybe get somewhere. I don't know. Maybe try being a better relationship with yourself. Which that's a very difficult thing for a lot of people. I would say the entire room by that logic. Because it's like we're spouting the same crap but we've not brought anything else. They're putting you on what's your favourite movie, but you've not streamed it, so we're not having it. So what's the next comment? What's your favourite thingy? Or whatever else. You get the idea though. Congratulations. That was already confirmation. He didn't just get smacked on one. The car finished him off. Did it for him. Trying to get out of a situation, and you just got whoppled by a car. Using your own signs and things against you. But you get the point. It's just crazy. You want to do it on your convenience, health and safety, risk assessment, all that. But shitter, what of it? We need a risk assessment and health and safety for our human space. Not for services that only not even show up, not even 1% of the time, and end up being behind some other wicker program. So that more tragedies can occur. What of it? If no one's really taught all the health and safety from the get-go. They're giving you pointless subjects and things to learn. They could have given you all this training at the beginning. They could have given you all the services at the beginning. And you'd be getting money and you'd be knowing your way around. You can read the map good. Or whatever, I don't know, just anything. Like you know some military stuff. You know some police stuff. You know some security stuff. Everything you could think of, that should already be imbued within us. We should already know all this. But they decide they put it under a career and a demand. So you're working for certain entities and certain things of everybody. So they could just control the way people fucking like to tap into shit. And if they don't comply, they don't get anything. This is how we treat our own people, instead of actually giving them all the health trainings and everything at the beginning. That's how you know that this shit's a botch. Because you consider that being something that's top over the world, like royalty, something the best thing ever. It's like, what of it? Using it against each other. We're not using it to preserve anything, if you think about it. That's why people waste their time and do like community things or maybe health things, but even then, still being controlled by money. So your money structure's botch still. You can have all this health services, heal yourself. As long as you stay grounded, that's the main thing. But for a lot of people, that's difficult. It's really difficult. They might go healing, but then they might run into another issue. So what are we doing? Is that you got health services and provide us with proper services, so we're getting rewards as well, so we can go out and afford. If we want to buy a tune fork or whatever, so that people don't have to be sat on the same comment for another year. What's your job? What are you doing? After a whole year. I would have had lots going on by that year. I don't have to be stuck in a fucking department. I would have had a lot going on. If you like doing that as a thing, then fair enough. But you could get some extra rewards. What's wrong with that? Leave some consideration for other types of interests and things that people like doing as well. But it's on their convenience. They'll give you that so that they can sedate you, so they can just keep yourself distracted until you have to go back to some horrible crap again. It's like bullshit. I see a value. I see opportunity, cunts. I see opportunity. You're wasting it. Honestly. Even when you go and practice dojo, they can reward you. If you want to go and practice martial arts, they can give you some money when you're doing some kicks. So you can compensate if you hurt your ankle. I don't know. So many opportunities wasted. I mean, yeah, he has to remind you in the third game. Never mind the sixth and all the other ones. We're just collecting points. We've got to gather more people, supposedly. Wherever that is. According to this game, they won't give you a point of direction at times and you have to go and look for it. Cool off your head. Did you just smacked him into this? A place where people want to go and eat, have some Ribena. We've just filled some more Ribena. This is where you gather more people, recruit allies. At least did you know. You get a hint by going on the thing according to the objective, because the objective, it says gather more people. And you just looked. We just looked now. For money! Pointless! Pointless! What are you doing? For money! These lot are taking the piss, I swear to God. We should be recruiting people to give us better things. So we don't have to resort to this crap. Oh. Okay, recruit more allies. There's another bunch up here. Buddy battle? More Ribena ring. We've got a boss battle here. Yeah, super attacks. Maybe we could do some wrestling moves. And then after this training program, we can get paid because we just used a lot of energy. With that, and the dragon as well to go along with it. And complete imminent destruction. This is what they want to desensitize you on. With the dragon egregore, so you can get more vibrational Ribena. Fix them. What about that? Like to see fix them next. Crushing this, crushing that. Are you alright? Well, we'd like to think they've not been giving us any better services and we're not getting paid. So we're always gonna make sure, and it's good to make sure. But like, what of it? Be more nicer, and safer, and better, and more mediated. We got Granny, Grandma. We got Grandma to help us. For next time, I want to see, instead of crushed, fixed. So you can fix your crap so you can pay us and open up your shit. Thank you. Pay us actual rewards for removing notches in your games.
Taking the mick.
You'd hope to never see this recording, because we're telling you something that you should have already done then, in the beginning of gaming.